go inside a mall because I want sugar. I was waiting. I was gonna get sugar earlier, and then I was like, no, I'll wait. One of the things I want to point out though is that when you actually look at the city, it's so developed. Like Thailand is built vertically and the buildings are amazing. Yo, thought we could get today to go watch live? Oh, hello. Creeper subscribed to tier 1. Thank you, Creeper. Dude, we're gonna hit the Partner Plus goal like easily. I didn't think we were yesterday when I was streaming yesterday. I didn't think we would hit it. And then all of a sudden I like mentioned it to stream and then stream helped and I was like, oh, okay, never mind. So we're hitting that. We're hitting the first month of it. And then I got to do it for like 2 more months, I think. And then I get it. So this is a mall in Thailand. People hang out in malls because you can only be outside for X amounts of time. It's hot. It's a hot country. So yeah. We're not at the part of the thing that you have an 80 druid. Nice. I will obviously still talk about World of Warcraft today because there were some hilarious patch notes. I almost made a video, but I didn't have time this morning. What's up, Spec? Hello, hello, hello. So this cafe right here, that is an amazing dessert cafe, but we're not doing that today. They have like the biggest steamed bread. This is the jewelry places. I will show you here. This is basically when you walk through a mall like this, there's going to be a lot of jewelry shops. They will haggle you, and I wouldn't recommend getting jewelry here, but technically speaking, you could. So this is like jewelry. We're at a mall right now. It's called MBK. I'm going to walk around here today, and then I will go over and I will show you kind of the mall that you would go to. I don't think this is where you would go, honestly, if you first came to Thailand. These are like stalls. There's haggling here. The prices are not listed. So this is more, a lot of foreigners come here. A lot of foreigners come here, but a lot of Thai people will hang out on the top floor of this mall, and I will show you why. I think one of the more interesting things is a lot of countries don't have this. It's really great for tourists. I found that in other countries, where do you go to hang out with people? Like where you guys live, if you want to hang out with friends, where do you go? Because Thailand has very designated hangout spots, which is basically you go to malls because outside is so hot that it's impossible. Like you can't hang out in Thailand. That's the problem. You can't hang out outside. You know, at home, that's a great answer. But if you wanted to go outside, then that would be an issue. So this is the mall. That's me. I'm gonna grab Thai tea and then I'm gonna show you. This place is cool because it has an arcade. It used to have a bowling alley, now it has laser tag upstairs. If you ever need any technology, this floor is the one. This is where I actually got my phone and stuff. So you have all the stalls behind me. This is where if you ever needed, you wanted to buy anything, you would come here. But again, price haggling is a little bit here though. Yo, what's up? So look, malls are built vertically. So this mall is quite big here, yeah? There's a mango place, that's cool. This mall is huge. This mall is fairly big. This is just the one part of it. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up and we're gonna go up one more. I've been here many times. I've been here many times because this is kind of the place that weebs hang out. So there's an anime shop on the top floor and that's why people come to hang out here. This is the start of the Thailand stream. Immediately coming here, I'm not gonna lie, I almost feel weird about it because this is not outside Thailand, but this is a fun spot. There's the arcade, there's the you'll see like the professional gamers come here basically. And we'll go straight to the arcade. Here we go. Because I want my sugar. I wonder if I should have got that beforehand. So we're way up here. Everything is built vertically. So you can see that we're very, very high up right now. Every mall has like, you know, 7, 8 floors or something like this though. Yeah, we're gonna go through the arcade. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna decide what bubble tea I want. There's a bunch of bubble tea shops. And here we go though. Solid safety railing? Oh yeah, well people in Thailand aren't stupid. So I've never seen anybody fall off one of those before, but it could happen. You ready? This is the Thailand arcade. It might get a little loud, but I'm gonna show you. So this is where a lot of Thai people come to hang out. It's Wednesday at lunchtime, so we're not gonna find any professionals here today. But basically, this is an arcade. I would say arcades in America are better, I'm not gonna lie. If it gets really, really loud, tell me, because it's gonna get kind of loud. But basically you have the music games. You have DDR, you have Pump, you got the music games like this. And then this is the arcade. Fun little spot to hang out with friends. There's air hockey, there's sports, there's like different things you can do here. But that's not why we're here. This is not why we're here. Let me tell you why we're here. We're here because I want sugar. I demand sugar. I specifically crave the sugar. That is all I crave today. That's all I want. And I happen to know that there is a place right over here that will provide me with the sugar and caffeine I so desperately require. I started drinking coffee again, and I think that was a bad idea. Because now every morning I'm just like, where is my caffeine? I don't think it was a smart idea. But part of me is also like, I'm a functioning adult now. I'm no longer a child. Look at this facial hair. I'm old now. So I feel like I need coffee in the morning. All right, bet. We're gonna order tea. Sawadee ka. Call cha thai ka. One ma. Cool. We're getting tea. I'm getting tea because I'm gonna get like 5 of them today. Call cha thai chai ka. Okay, cool. So this tea is 45 baht. 45 baht is, give or take, $1.20. We're getting $1.20 here. Well, I kind of figured this would happen. It's okay, we're upside down now, no problem. There might be some technical difficulties today, but that's not a problem. Most likely, the reason that happened. Come. We're spinning around a bunch. 1 second. Yeah, don't follow the camera. I think that when I went to pay, I turned off the thing. There we go. Okay, all set now. I was wondering about the technical difficulties we would encounter today. So this tea that we're getting is about $1.20. This is a fairly normal price. Oh fuck, I keep doing that. Okay, hold up. Wait. I'm gonna figure it out. No problem. Okay. Basically, I can't move it from here, but that's all we need to do though. There's KFC, yeah. So Thailand has everything that you guys have. It just also has more than that. So whatever you have in your country, Thailand also has pretty much. Like it has McDonald's, KFC, Taco Bell, it has everything that you could want fast food wise. It's just that that's considered fancy food here. Like that's a restaurant, this is a stall. You know what I mean? Yeah, it doesn't have In-N-Out, unfortunately. That would be awesome, huh? That would be fucking great. Imagine it had In-N-Out. That would be amazing. It unfortunately does not have In-N-Out. That would be super amazingly cool though. Yeah, In-N-Out, I miss In-N-Out. I grew up in LA, so I know In-N-Out though. The KFC is better than any other country though. So so what does they have there? They have Thai seasoning. Are you telling me they have Thai seasoning? Thank you. Great. I have my Thai tea now, so I'm a happy camper. Let me show you some Thai food. Let's go over to the food court. I'll show you. Not bad. Not bad. To be honest, it says, you can see, it says 130% sweetness. But I feel like it could have been way more. Could have been way more. Where am I at? I'm in Thailand. I'm showing people Thailand today. So there's KFC. There's also a Dairy Queen behind me. To be fair, there's everything you could want. Look, there's Dairy Queen. Easy. Dairy Queen, Thailand, KFC. But I also want to show you, I figure if you're here, you probably like anime, so I figure I'll take you to the anime shop too while we're here. Easy. Starbucks is downstairs. Of course there's a Starbucks. Of course there's a Starbucks though. Everything is plastic here, I will say. Thailand, environmentally, little bit behind, for sure. A little bit behind. The reason is super simple. I don't know why. But everything has plastic. Yeah, this is a whole container that I will just throw out after I finish drinking it. I'm going to get a lot more Thai tea. If I'm on a special day today, for me, my special day is basically that I will get 5 of these. I won't finish each one because this one is a little bit, I feel like they could have put way more here though, you know? So let's go. They have other Thai tea there. Thai tea is a drink. I don't know how to explain it. It's orange. How do I explain Thai tea? It's like a food coloring orange thing, but let's take you to the food court. There won't be a lot of people here right now. Kamu Kamu is another good spot. I'll get there in a second. So there won't be a lot of people here because it's noon. It's a Wednesday afternoon. So I've kind of chosen a good time where it won't be that crowded. But you guys want to see how you would eat here? So let's say you came to Thailand. Let's say you were traveling here. Looking good? Thank you. Let's say that you were traveling here. Honestly, let's say that you were coming to Thailand and you were going to come here and you were about to go eat some food. Yep, lunch is going to kick, but not yet. It's basically, it's like black tea with condensed milk. It tastes like vanilla caramel deliciousness. I don't know how to explain it. It's just amazing. Here's the food court in MBK. Every single Thai mall has a food court that you can choose what you want to eat. Everything is fairly affordable. Here's the food court. So what you do is you get a card. You get a card. Do you guys actually want to see the food? I know people care about food a lot, so let's actually go browse the food. Basically, there's not going to be a lot of people here, so I think it's okay right now. Listen, here, it's tea with milk. No, it's like much better than that. This is official mango sticky rice place. Look, this isn't regular mango. They have, this is a menu of mango sticky rice. I know everybody knows mango sticky rice, but you can literally choose your toppings like an ice cream place. It's awesome. And then we have here. So this will be all sorts of different Thai food. There's northern Thai food. Yep, this is MBK that we're at right now. This is basically, I would consider this a cheaper mall. So there's all sorts of Thai food here. You can get, this is curry. This is pork with rice. This is, because I can't eat a lot of this, so I'll just show you. I'm just gonna drink my Thai tea and be super happy. But this is what food court is. You'll have endless options. When you're here in Thailand, everywhere you go, you're gonna be able to choose anything you want at any point. You can literally eat anything you want. Every single one of these meals is going to be $1 to $2. Basically, I think at this point, prices have been raised a bit since I first moved here. I would say $2. Every single thing is gonna be about $2, no matter what you want here. Maybe $3 if it's like a bigger thing. Ever walk in there? No, I mean, it's like there's so much food here. It's so much food that it's almost like too much to smell. Too much for me. What ice cream place is your favorite? I like ice cream. I'm gonna get some ice cream today and I'm gonna get a bunch of tea. That's my favorite thing. But yeah, let's say, okay, also, if you want coconut water in Thailand, you don't get it in a can. You guys are weird. You know how you get coconut water? I get coconut water, look. I get coconut water. If I want coconut water, I just buy a coconut. Now granted, these are tourist coconuts. These are tourist ones, so they're expensive. But basically, you just get a coconut and then they chop it open for you and you put a straw in it and you drink it. That's like how you do coconut in Thailand. Yeah, really good deals. Yeah, so this is basically where we're at right now. This is a cheaper mall. I would say this is more local. There's definitely a lot of foreigners here, but this is basically a cheaper mall. Yeah? Feel the coconut from the inside. I can't eat it though. Kidding, next time we do a Thai stream, I don't know when I'll do it next. You'll have to come with me and I'll buy you food and you eat everything. That's what we're gonna have to do, yeah? This is so cool, thank you. So I'm in the mall right now. I'm in the food court showing off. You can get any fruit you want. Fruit comes packaged like this in a mall. So we have what? Dragon fruit, mango, cantaloupe, watermelon, guava, other mango, etc., etc. A lot of fruit here. Each one of those, that is going to be, I'm saying this is that's white people pricing, but actually all fruit should be about 50 cents. Like, it's very affordable. If you want to get fruit, it's about 50 cents. It's really easy. So at any point, anywhere you are in Thailand, you can just actually get pretty much like fruit or healthy options for about 50 cents. Less than $1. Less than $1, you get a bag of fruit, you munch on it, it's the best fruit you've ever had in your life. You know? Where do you get? Anywhere, Janinja, anywhere. Like literally if I walk on the street, every block, there's gonna be a fruit vendor. It's very common here, it's a thing. So if I walk on there, yeah, and this is like, I'm drinking this tea, this is my favorite tea. That one's described this as healthy. This is like extra sugar Thai tea. You know, it's basically bubble tea without bubbles. This was $1.25. This is $1.25, yeah. I'm gonna get another tea because I'm done with this one already. This one's not bad, but I haven't had Kamu Kamu in a while, so let's get this one. Also, fun fact, in Thailand, very few people pay with cash. You can, but very few people actually pay with cash. Did you know that? So most people, instead of carrying cash, they're gonna use a card system. See that card right there? You can literally just scan that card and it will auto pay. And that card is also used for public transportation. I took public transport, you know? Dude, Swenson's ice cream is what I order when I'm on stream and I want ice cream. That's what I order. I get Swenson's when that's what I get. People know I'm like, yeah, I'm ordering ice cream. I get Swenson's. That's my favorite ice cream as well. It's easy, it's clean, it's chill. So we're gonna walk through this mall, and then I'm gonna take you where I wanna take you. This is like the warm-up. This is the warm-up. If you come to Thailand, I would recommend you just travel through here because it's a good place to get souvenirs, it's a good place to get whatever. You can, every floor of this mall is structured in a theme. So this floor is basically food, arcade, hangout spots. The floor below me is gonna be some restaurants, haircuts, nail salons, beauty stuff, and stuff like that. Yeah, well, it's not that complicated because it's actually structured really well. Malls are a very normal thing here though, yeah? Because malls are so normal, everybody knows the layout of them. The food court is either the top floor or the bottom floor. It's one or the other. That's how the food courts work. It's never in the middle. You know, every single mall you go to, the food court is either at the bottom or the top. However, the next mall I'm gonna take you to has a fucking aquarium built underneath it, which is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life, architecturally speaking. There's an entire mall, it's a luxury mall, it's like a nicer one, it's actually a food court. See this up here? See this design up here? Thailand doesn't care so much about aesthetics. I like that a lot. I'm in a mall right now. A lot of tourists come here. This is a pretty famous spot. I think if you Google it, somebody will tell you to come here. They never even finish the ceiling, but they don't care. Like, it's just, you'll see this all the time. You'll see very nice places that are just unfinished. Not because they couldn't finish it, but because they just don't care. They're like, who looks up? Like, that's, in America, we care so much about imagery that it has to look nice. Every little detail has to be perfect. Otherwise, we're just not gonna be happy. Yeah? Like, why not though? How to cut card? Rubber card? Oh, you just go to the BTS. So you go to the train and you just get one. I've had one for like 6 or 7 years. Yeah, it's really easy. So we're getting Kamu Kamu. They'll have some. You do widescreen. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. This is my first time ever doing a Thai stream. I've never done it in real live stream. I have the setup. I got my little microphone. Nice. I got a little microphone, and I have a gimbal. That gimbal, however, this thing is complicated. This is a robot arm that I am holding, and it's wild. If I mess with these settings, it is going to you'll start spinning in a circle, and this thing, it knows me better than I know it. It is concerning how fast technology is progressing, and I'm basically an old grandpa. I don't understand how this works, so I really don't want to mess with the layout, because if I mess with the layout too much, I'm pretty sure that this whole thing is going flop. Yeah, I don't actually, it's so weird. So it's stabilizing, right? Like, I'm moving my arm here. What's up, Big Smush? It's definitely it's better than the cell phone stream for sure. Like, I was thinking about that, and I'm definitely not doing that. All right, today I will try a new flavor. I will try something new. What do we want to try today? Where are the mobs in this dungeon? 8th floor. Yeah, you got to progress to that. I won't take you there today. I've already got my workout in. Easy. I'm not sure what I'm going to get here. I kind of want to try like a chocolate drink. Was this Torghast? We don't talk about Torghast here. This is an in real life stream. We don't mention the bad things that have happened in World of Warcraft's history. Okay, after this though, I'm going to take you to a really cool place, okay? I finally get to order. We've waited our turn, okay? ขอชานมปกติครับแต่ว่าไม่ใส่ไข่มุกใส่ medium ก็ได้ You hear me speaking Thai? You probably never hear me speak Thai again. One mark. And that's me saying over 100% sweetness, please. They always ask, how sweet do you want it? So they have, everything in Thailand has a sugar level like this. Yeah. When you look at the menu, yeah, it has a sugar level. And I always point to over 100% because that's how I do things. If I'm going to drink something, I'm going to drink it. You know what I mean? Oh. One second. I'll show you how this payment system works. Rabbit time, icon. Okay, so this card right here. This, I can show you it because it doesn't have my information on it. This is just a card that I can use to pay for this drink here, but I can also use it to pay for public transportation. It isn't a credit card, it is just a card that you can use in malls and in most stores. When you stop by the street, you just pay with this. It's easy. I just tap it and I've already paid. So I don't have to really carry cash with me or anything like that. Cup. So I think that's super cool and just like a very convenient system for getting around the country. A lot of places you have to carry cash and stuff like this though. That's one of the cool things about Thailand. There you go. That's the random Awu Thai. I will speak Thai today. I will. And also, you said my Thai is good. Do you know why my Thai is good? It's because I'm ordering this. Do you know how many times I've ordered this in my life? I can't even count. There were days where I would order 5 of these. Like I've ordered like thousands of bubble teas at this point in my life, so I'm very good at ordering bubble tea, okay? Yeah, so there's a culture, we're gonna go there soon. There's a culture in Thailand, and it's not as strict as other Asian countries, but it is respectful. So here, they asked me if I want a bag or not. This one, I don't need a bag. Oops. Cool. Okay, let's go. Wait, hello? Ooh, that's what we're talking about. She took me seriously. Sometimes they don't take me seriously. I take one sip of this, I get glucose injected directly into my veins. This is what I'm talking about. That is it. Oh my God, this is perfect. Okay. I'm awake now. That other place, they didn't take me seriously. When I asked them for 200% sweetness, and they were like, no. They gave me regular sweetness. This is glucose directly injected into my body. This is amazing. There we go. Okay, listen. Yes. If you come here, I highly recommend. I think this mall is a fun place to be. It's pretty cool. This is like a chill mall. This is a mall, I would describe this as a cheaper mall. This is an affordable place, but let's say that you want to buy something. All right, listen, I'm gonna show you, okay? Are you ready? Yes, this is MBK. I will go places that I wouldn't go because for you guys, I'm gonna show you something. All right, listen. For you, I will show you. I wouldn't normally do this, but I'm gonna show you. This is the 4th floor. 4th floor is any technology, anything you've ever wanted, they have here. Every single thing, okay? Emporium will be another day. That's a really cool one, but we're gonna go to all the CMs today. Don't worry. Look at this. Listen. Can I have flox ears when you're going outside? I think I forgot to disable that. I don't have the flox ears with me, so unfortunately not. All right, listen. This is where it gets chaotic. This mall, this 4th floor, this is gonna be everything that you've ever wanted technology-wise. Every one of these stalls is gonna be selling iPhones, any technology, anything you've ever, any speakers, everything. It's actually pretty affordable. They won't rip you off, but basically it's cheap products. A lot of this is secondhand. A lot of everything, pretty much everything technology-wise. This is the 4th floor of MBK. That actually, funny enough, that shop, the shop I'm passing by right now, I literally have gotten 3 different iPhones here over the course of me being in Thailand. That's my favorite shop. If I need anything done, I will go over there though. Yeah, you can, Big Smush, 100%. You probably could. Literally, it's an entire floor. Like this, here. This is an entire floor of just stalls that will do this. This is an entire floor of technology. And you'll see that they're little stalls. These are tiny little shops. So they are going to, yeah. Everything is a very broad statement. I swear it is though. Like I really mean that though. Yeah, it's just, this is an entire floor. But see, here's the thing about Thailand that I like. The organization of malls is very easy to navigate. Yeah? What are you using to stream? Quality's nice. It's just my iPhone actually. Listen. So, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take you down now. We're gonna go down to the floor over here though. How long have I been in Thailand? Over 7 years. I have actually lived here for over 7 years. Kind of a crazy long time actually. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna zip up my pocket because this floor gives me vibes. I wouldn't say that it's a problem, but I'm obviously streaming and holding something, so good practice. Let's just do that. Great. There we go. Bam! I've been here for a very long time. This floor gives me what? So this floor is all technology. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you down 1. And then we're gonna go look for what, if you wanted to buy a shirt or something like that though, I need to get a man purse. I just have pockets. I wear cargo shorts. So it's gonna be loud because we're walking through the busy area. Now, I'm gonna pace myself with these because this is only 2 of maybe 5 today. So I'm gonna make sure that I pace. That's important. That's important. Yeah, I gotta get bigger pockets, that's all. Is this the one? go. All right, we will say goodbye to this shop. You can see that everything there, I would say that this is going to be very affordable. If you're white and you come here, you know, ask me first. If you speak Thai, they'll kind of be like a little bit nicer. If you can't speak Thai, they'll probably charge you up. Here we go. They're more 2 months at a time. Can we find Mythic Plus healers? Not this floor. Unfortunately, there is no floor for Mythic Plus healers and tank, but the Halls of Atonement change was nice today. Great. So now we have secondhand shops here. I've bought belts at this exact shop before. Yo, buddies, you here? You think that public people in real life? Oh no, I mean, so for sure this is weird as hell. This is super weird. This is like very strange, 100%. What I'm doing right now is culturally almost not accepted, to be honest then. Look, this here, like if you just want belts, like this is the type of thing that MBK has. It's just a stall of belts. Those are gonna be less than $10. These are listed prices. You can't haggle too much, although they'll give you a discount if you wanna buy like 2 or 3. This is just actually belts here though. Listen, it's just straight up belts, yeah? So this is just a shop of belts. And if we go over here, there'll be random stalls here. It won't be too much, it won't be too little. And then we're gonna see, I think 3rd floor is like jewelry. This place, yeah, this is again, this place where we are right now, this is a cheaper mall. This is like a hangout spot. There's not much to it, to be honest. There's really not a lot here, but I'm just gonna show you, okay? Yep. So, this is the mall though. As we come down, the organizational system is here. Now, I'm gonna take you to the next place. The next place, oh yeah, this is where we're going right now. I feel like we've explored MBK. Look, I like how they have Demon Slayer just casually listed right here, by the way. This is just a straight banner in the mall. Freerin, Demon Slayer, there's an actual anime shop upstairs, so this is where all the weebs hang out. Otherwise, let's go down to the ground floor. Will have everything like Burger King, McDonald's, Starbucks, etc., etc., etc. But let's go. I think we're done with MBK, so I'm gonna show you the next place. Yeah. I'm gonna show you the next place. Tailors are really cheap. True. Actually, we can find a tailor shop, and if you want to get something made, that's one of the reasons. A lot of people come here just specifically to buy suits. That's a thing that people do. Actually, like straight up, that's the thing people do is they'll come to Thailand. My brother did that. My brother knew he was gonna visit, and he was like, hey, look, I need a suit for my wedding. I need a suit for this. I need a tuxedo. There's all this stuff. And they literally did that. He came to Thailand and then bought like 3 different fully custom suits because there's tailors craft. They craft much higher than that here. There's a special thing they craft. They craft much higher than that. Excusez-moi. So we're walking through. This is like a snack shop. I wouldn't buy snacks here, to be honest. There are like much better snacks that you can get. Because right now where we are, I kind of want Dairy Queen, but I'm gonna save some sugar for later. Yeah. If you ever come here, you know, shoot me a message on Discord. I think that command still works. I think you can anybody do exclamation Discord in the chat? Because you can just honestly, like, I don't know you and I'm super introverted, so this is a little weird for me. Like, I won't come outside with you, but for what it's worth, if you ever come to Thailand, just like shoot me a message. I'll give you so much information. There's so many little tips and tricks about traveling Thailand that will save you a lot of money, but also B, just make your time here so much easier. Yeah. So there's literally, yeah, there's tailor shops everywhere. There's also a Tim Hortons here, which I think is kind of funny. Okay, let me show you right before we leave. Here we go. This will definitely be available in the mod, of course. I will upload this. So this is Tim Hortons. That's a famous shop from Canada. This right here though, this is an all-you-can-eat sushi buffet. This is an all-you-can-eat sushi buffet. This is a sashimi sushi buffet behind me. I would consider this to be one of the cheaper ones. If we take a look at the menu, this is the price for this. So 540 baht is basically what, 15 US dollars? So if I wanted this buffet, I get all of this for about $15. That's fairly pricey, but it's not bad for sushi, right? It's not bad. If you want the full thing, that's gonna be about 20 bucks. But it's still like pretty affordable. Like if I ever wanted to do a sushi buffet, you can actually just get sashimi down here for about $10. The standard refill, 329 baht is about $10. You can actually just grab all this, literal buffet style. The problem is they don't like me here because I will actually clean them out. Buffets hate me because I have a very specific diet. I will literally eat a kilo Like I will straight up eat a kilo of salmon. Like I don't care. I will do it. So buffets really don't like me, and they always give me very weird looks. I'll walk in and I'll be like, 20 plates of salmon, please. And they'll be like, for real, man? They're like, yeah. Like I'm getting my money's worth. I don't know about you, but if I'm paying for a buffet, I am getting 300% value on that payment. I'm getting 500% value. That's my goal every time I go. If I go to like a meat buffet, then I'm getting like 700,000% value. I will eat over a kilo of beef. I have no problem with that. Any food wrecks, you can ask me. Kitty is much better at food than I am. All right, we're outside now. So this is outside in Thailand. Right now the weather, it does look like it might rain about an hour or two, but overall it's all right now. So this is the road. If you missed this earlier, let me show you again. This is how Thailand works, okay? So we're in the city center. I would say we're in a pretty popular area of town at the moment. This is the city center. What's important to know here is that Thailand is built vertically, cool? So this is a giant metropolitan city. This is not like, people sometimes think that Thailand is, the villages and the elephants. It's like, bro, there's no villages and elephants in Bangkok. This is the most well-developed city I think I've ever been to in my life. For example, these structures behind me, that's public transportation, all right? No, there's no water buffaloes in Bangkok. In the countryside, sure. Allow me to explain. This area behind me right now, that's public transportation. You see these structures here? They don't look very visually appealing, but that's where the bus runs. The bus, like the New York subway goes under the city. The BTS SkyTrain literally runs across the city. It's awesome. And you can do that, and it's amazing. It's so cool that you can do this. If I miss your chat, by the way, it's because I'm on my phone and it's a little limited. But basically, yeah, so this is Thailand. Let me show you the road. You can see, by the way, here, like this. Here, look, listen. You see the bikes there? There are more bikes in Thailand than there are cars. So most people get around with bikes, not cars. You'll see the lights. People in Thailand are pretty patient. People in Thailand are overall pretty patient. So you'll just see all the bikes waiting for their light. You see that? They're just all bikes here. If I want to take a taxi, I actually just take a bike. Yeah? So I will just take a bike here instead of an actual taxi. But, so we have this is the train. I can just wait a second and show you how the train runs. So that station right there, if you see the station over here, see that little pillar? That's where the train runs from. That's the station. And it runs across the entire city. This infrastructure is actually, Kitty, how long is the BTS? How many miles long is it? Like 20, 30, 40, 50? That's the train. That right there, that's the train. So if I want to get to work, that's how I get to work. If I want to travel the city, that's how I travel the city. It's just a train that runs vertically, which means it's always on time, never has traffic issues, never has delays, even if it's raining. It's just a really well-established city. Okay, so Thailand, built very well. This is a skywalk. A train is better. Train is the fastest way to get around the city. If your place that you're going to is by a station, train is faster than a bike. Actually, bike has to wait for traffic lights, train doesn't. Train is weirdly faster. It's actually better. What's up, Screeching? So, where we just were, that's the cheaper place. But I know you guys. You guys are luxury freaks, just like me. This shirt that I'm wearing cost me a grand total of $3. It was a splurge. I normally only spend $2. I normally only spend $2 on shirts, so the fact that I'm spending $3 is an amazing accomplishment. So here we go. Now we're in a nicer mall. I immediately feel the vibe change. Now it's quiet. Look at this space here. Now we've crossed over into more of a luxury place where these shops, look at this. They have rocks. These shoes are put next to rocks. That means they're fancy. That means these are active shoes. You want to be a rock climber? Yes, that's a doorman in a suit when I walked in. Correct. That's the place that we're in right now. It's not a concierge. There is an information desk. And look at this. This donut shop, this is not some casual donut shop. This looks like an actual donut shop. Every mall has them pretty much. Every mall will have a doorman with this. Look at this. That looks like a crazy donut shop, actually. Obviously, I'm not allowed to eat there. Warm donuts? Hi, I'm Ollie. Cool. Thanks, Ollie. So this mall now, this is not MBK. The layout here is a lot fancier. We've automatically gone upscale. Everything here is more expensive. So I would never shop here personally. but all of a sudden we're in a little bit more of an expensive place, yeah? And we're gonna go over to the next one. And I'm gonna remember how to get there in a second. So yeah, you can see these are not gonna be knockoff products where we were before. Galaxy Penguin, what's up? Hey Galaxy, you like Thailand? I'm showing off Thailand now. This is an in real life stream. You can see this is not gonna be knockoff. Where we just were, that's knockoff. Like where I just was, that's like you're getting cheaper products for cheaper pricing. Where I am right now, not so much. Okay, how do I get over to where I'm trying to go? I've gone the wrong way, so we're going in a circle. Big Mall has, yeah. I think that overall, Thailand has got to be the safest place that I've ever been. Like, again, I've just never locked my front door. I don't have to do things like that here. Hey, Leslie. But like, I've never had to do that. Why would I have to worry about safety? Like, you know, I'm as safe as I can be, even though it's weird that I'm doing this. It's just super safe. Yeah, I'm totally spinning around in a circle. I'm trying to remember how to get through this mall. Everything's connected, so you can walk places. But I'm trying to remember where. I can just ask somebody here. Here, wait, we can ask somebody. พี่ครับถ้าไปเซียม Paragon ไปไหนครับ Oh, okay ครับ ขอบคุณมากครับ There you go. So you can just ask people. Thailand people, as long as you speak to them nicely, then you can just ask people. Like I straight up was just like, hey, where do I get to Siam Paragon? Where's the next mall? And she was like, downstairs to the right. It's like, perfect. Definitely helps if you can speak Thai. I don't know how safe the city is. I'm locking. You don't have to though. I mean, you know? Yeah. So every now and again, depending on where you are, if you're very white or very foreign, then how do you say thank you? Okay, all the jokes that I had just thought of, I couldn't say. Basically, you just say cop, like, oh, look, a cop. You say cop, and then you say kun. Cop kun. That's thank you. But then, because Thai is a respectful language, if you're talking to somebody you don't know, then what you have to do is you have to add your affix after. So if you're a guy, you add krap. It's literally crap, actually, which is weird because that's how to be respectful. And if you're a girl, you say ka. It's a base language like this. How did I learn to speak Thai? I went to school when I first got here. I actually went to school. คุยไปโรงเรียน เรียนภาษาไทย I went to actually speak Thai. You can change the landscape mode. Just tap the icon on your phone. Bro, I'm so concerned because I'm holding this robotic arm here though. Yeah, there you go. You can pin that. All right, so here, look. Now this is how you know we're in a fancy mall. They have these weird ass art displays. What is this? What is this? What are we looking at right now? This is some fancy furniture, I think. I don't know how fancy things work. Look at this. Oh, this is where it gets spicy. Are you ready? There's a wax museum here. Do you guys know what a wax museum is? What is this display? Here's where it gets interesting. Here's where it gets fancy. There's a wax museum. That's borderline unacceptable for me to show on stream. Do you guys know what a wax museum is? They basically take celebrities and make wax figurines of them. It's very off-putting. But this is something you can do if you want to do it, I guess. There's like a whole museum of wax models of famous people. Yeah. I mean, not a bad. This is low time. This is a Wednesday afternoon, so this is not exactly. That's a nice coffee place. It's all kind of all over Thailand. Yeah, Madame Tussauds, exactly. That's the one. So again, when you enter the mall, there's going to be a security guard. When you go out, so you go this way. And then now we're in between. They're like super empty in America, really? Eats. Oh, this is an ice cream place. I remember this. So here we go. I don't know what this is. This looks intense. Project Bus. What is this? So again, you see the city, big building, big public transportation running across, depending on where you need to go. What is this? Malls are dying in America. One of the reasons is people gather at malls in Thailand. This is actually kind of cool. This is like a coffee drink place. Do they have something I want? No, I don't want coffee. It's going to be too strong for me today. Otherwise, I'd order from here. This is kind of cool. This is like there's a little bus here. Literally. Yeah, so there's literally malls everywhere. This is the road. I'm on the ground level now. There are malls legit in the city, every few blocks, there's a big ass mall. A huge though. There is? Yeah, exactly. So malls are a hangout spot. They're not shopping spots. And the reason is because Thailand is super, super hot. The reason is simple. We can walk through here. Basically though, that's where I'm going. See that BTS stop? That's the public transport, that's the station, that's where I'm going. But in order to get there, we can show you the road, but I will show you inside. I want to travel through the inside of this place. Because here's another mall. Yeah, so every mall has like restaurants and some sort of hook of why you go there. Basically, the weather is hot. It's hot here. It's like really, really, really warm. So you can only be outside for like 15 minutes max. You basically get to your destination and then you're inside the whole time because it's hot and humid and everybody sweats. I suppose Thai people are genetically built kind of diff, to be honest. I actually think Thai people, like, they don't sweat that much, but I do. So I'm gonna go through here now. Again, we walk through a mall. Here we go. Have to go through the thing. Bye-bye. Now, this is, how would you describe Discovery, Kitty? I would say this is more of a hit mall. This is like a hit place. This is where young people go. Yeah, you can get like VIP seats at a Thai movie theater, it's true. Thai movie theater, like also, you can just get to a movie theater for like 20 bucks anyways. Like a regular movie ticket is what, $10 or something? But if you want like the couch experience, and they'll even serve you meals if you want, like the true VIP thing. So this is Discovery. There are some, I'm trying to remember what they are here. There's a cheesecake shop down at the base floor. Yeah, there's a cheesecake shop. This isn't where I want to show you though. What I want to show you is next. Because what I want to show you is next. As you can see though, I'm just walking through the city and the assumption that somehow Thailand is not industrious, that it is somehow less than, is so weird. Gen Z for sure, there we go. Yeah, this is like weird kind of niche brands. That's how I would describe it, yeah. It's like it's for hip people. Of course you know where the cheesecake, yeah, of course I know where every cheesecake spot is. I know where every cheesecake spot and every drink spot is and every ice cream spot. Of course I do. Who do you take me for, Dirty Dan? Yeah, why not? You should visit. The flight's expensive, but once you're here, as long as you just message me, there are certain apps you download on your phone and then you won't get overcharged. You can order a taxi to and from anywhere you want to go. Anywhere. Right now I could be like, okay, I'm done. And I could order a taxi on my phone and it would be here in 2 minutes. Very easy to get around this country. Super easy. Very easy to navigate. It's affordable. It's very fun. There's also plenty of things to do. I went to a gun range the other day. Like last week, like 2 weeks ago, I just went to a gun range, which was expensive, but still they have it here. There's a bowling alley, laser tag, there's light displays. Oh, I forgot to show that. There's all sorts of cool things you can do. There's activities all along though. There's actually a few gun ranges here. In Thailand, in Bangkok. There's everything you could want. You want to go jet skiing? Great. Travel an hour to a beach, go jet skiing. You want to go hiking through mountains and nature? Sure. Travel an hour, go hiking through mountains and nature. You can literally do anything. How's the audio, by the way, when I walk through when I'm walking through loud music? How's the audio? Look at this. What is this pink shop called Puff? Bro, it's so pink. I love the pink, but I'm confused by the aesthetics of shops sometimes. This shop is just called Blue Elephant. There's no elephants here at all. This is false advertising. Somebody should sue them. Look at this. This shop is just called Blue Elephant. But the problem is, it's for glasses. This is false advertising. I see no elephants. They're not even blue. It's just glasses. This is why I can't ever make a company that sells products. I don't understand. But so as you walk through malls, there's going to be advertising like this. Yeah, of course. Bangkok has, there's a city and nature and stuff like this though. You think elephants need glasses? I don't think so. What the hell? My dude is on a Segway. Okay, here we go. So we're walking through this one. Here's what I wanted to show you. Now we're getting to my destination here. All right, 2 to 4 hours. Yeah, so basically, exactly. You just take day trips. You can go with your friends. It's not expensive. Want to see an arcade? I went to the arcade earlier and that's kind of behind me. I could go back, but that was MBK. MBK has an arcade. Otherwise, not so much. Oh, that was. So now we're over here. All good, all good. The VOD will be recorded for this. If you ever want to look back, I'll definitely have the VOD recorded. Listen, this is in between Siam Discovery and Siam Paragon. That's a mall. That's my favorite mall, I think. This is probably one of my favorite malls in all of Bangkok. This is a mall. Does that look like a mall to you? Yeah. There you go. Kitty has the information on how to do day trips in Thailand. Look at this. Bro. It's so tall, I can't even capture it on the gimbal. Listen, as we walk in here, this is what I wanted to show you. I think that this mall is actually a good example of what malls are. Look how pretty this is as I walk in. Look at this. Wow. There's always a display. There's always something here. Look at this. There's always something. Every time you walk in here, and this is all different. Every single time I come here, there's some different display. Right now it's flowers and nature. Sometimes there's other things here. I'm using a gimbal. I have a gimbal and a microphone on me right now. Look at this. So this is a mall here. This is just a place to hang out. Immediately I feel calm because there's nice AC. There's all this stuff, and then we walk through the mall. This place has endless capability to hang out. I know where all my safe spots are in this mall. I know where all my safe spots are, so if I need quiet, I know exactly what corner of this mall to find so that I can relax, put my headphones in, and recharge if I ever have to wait for somebody. That's actually something I can do though. What phone is attached? Oh, iPhone. I got a new iPhone about 6 months ago, 5 months ago, so about iPhone 16, I think. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So each floor of this mall, this has name brands. So for example, this brand is all about the Greek mythology apparently, because that's Hermes. I don't think it has anything to do with Greek mythology, unfortunately. It kind of does, I see some stuff there. Now, here, listen. We see Fendi and Gucci and Dior. And honestly, I only know these brands based on the rap songs that I have heard accidentally. I don't know anything else about them. For some reason, they're expensive, and I think that their fabric is nice to touch, but that's all I know. I don't know anything else. What's your number in my iPhone? So this mall has a lot of space. Here we go. Here. Yeah, like I don't know. As far as I know, Creed is a movie, but apparently it's also a perfume brand. I really get confused sometimes with expensive products. You know what I mean? This is something that I do. It does confuse me a little bit. All right, ready? This is what I want to show you. Listen. Now this is a food court. There's an actual food court, and then there's everything you could want. That's McDonald's. This is a juice place. That's a yogurt place. That's a popcorn place, a fancy popcorn place. Look at this. Look at me. Yeah. That's right, guys. I'm super gangsta for sure. 100%. Yeah, that's me. I'm hood, I think. That's me. Anyways, yeah, so there's everything. They have bonchon. They have like anything you could want. A coffee place. What's this? This is where it gets interesting. This is what I think Thailand is so good about. You can find pretty much anything you want. All right. Yeah, you can buy cheese and truffle popcorn. There's a McDonald's. I would get a sundae here, to be honest. If I wanted ice cream, you just get a little chocolate sundae, right? It's easy. They even have random cycling bikes because apparently juice is healthy for you. And then watch this. You guys, Thailand is so cool. This is a sushi restaurant. I've been here before. There are some nicer restaurants. There are also some food court restaurants. But this is like, you can just, what do you want? You want bibimbap? You want this? You want that? You can find anything you want here. Pretty much. So we're in the heart of the city. How much is McDonald's there? Actually, so you want to see, there's Burger King now too. There's Burger King, KFC. So actually kind of expensive. Also Naruto is randomly here. I don't know why. Wait, Burger King is doing a collab with Naruto? What? That's a blast from the past. This is like OG Naruto. What the hell? Wait, what? Since when was Burger King and Naruto a thing? I do not remember this being a thing. What? All right, let's find out. So a Whopper here. Here, we can just go and ask. I don't know. Kind of expensive, actually. A burger is like 289 baht. So that's what, like $10, $9? It looks like a Whopper is about $9 here. Let's compare. Let's do a quick comparison. If a Whopper is $9, this is why fast food is not that popular in Thailand. I will show you right now, because a Whopper is about $9. Does that seem about fair? It's an expensive Whopper. Weirdly, when fast food comes here, A, it's made better, but also B, it's more expensive. This is, bro, I don't even know if I can show this on stream. Guys, look, Thailand is so direct, I love it. This is a banana place. I will let you read it. You read it, I won't read it for you because I will get, terms of service for showing you. This is a legitimate shop. You read it, I won't read it. Bro, listen. Bro. What? Bro. Wait, why is it 69 baht? The price for this is 69 baht. That's amazing. It's actually 69 baht for one of these. Okay, great. We'll move on. I love Thailand. It's so direct. It's so direct. Here's what happens. It says that it's 9 inches, but it's actually only like 6. Which is still not bad, but not 9. Okay, so from here, all right? This is a food court in Siam Paragon. I would call this nicer, but as you can see, it's lunchtime. Busy. Quite busy now. This is where we're gonna get into the busyness. These food courts are kind of nice, right? Is English the most common? Yeah, everything's English here. You don't need to speak Thai. You just get kind of ripped off maybe if you don't speak Thai, right? Yeah, so you can get, everything is basically in English except these, so the menus will be in both English and Thai if you want something like this. Yeah, you can find anything. This food court gets a little bit pricier now, I think, but the Whopper was $8, right? This is $3 to $4. At MBK, it's like $2 to $3. So this is a little bit more pricey because we're in a nicer mall, yeah? But that's basically like $3, $4. Here, you would see this. If you want like something like this is like $2 or $3 if you just want a meal like this. It's a little awkward that I'm doing this, but still. So this is like food. Like, let's say, what do you want? I don't know, this looks complicated. Stir-fried jumbo crab meat with yellow curry powder. It's like $5. So these, actually, I would say that since we're at a nicer mall right now, if you wanted to eat here, you'd have options. You can find this type of thing, you can find on the street for about 30 cents each. Here in the mall, it's gonna be about a few dollars. But yeah, so why would you get a Whopper when for the same price, I could get 2 or 3 different meals here? That's one of the weird things about fast food is that most people don't actually eat other stuff. That's a vegan restaurant. There are some in this mall, because it's nicer, there will be some stuff though, There'll be some vegan, some allergy friendly stuff, but not much. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys this because the food court is cool. I know everybody likes food. I'm gonna grab myself another tea or a snack here soon, but let me show you this, okay? Let me show you this. Yeah, we'll get out of the food court, okay? What's the best cheesecake spot? If you need to be allergy friendly, it's a place called Thera. Thera is the best cheesecake I've ever had that was allergy friendly. But if you don't care about being allergy friendly, they are cheap and also expensive. Can I order something? Well, I can't eat it, Shane, because I have food allergies, you know what I mean? Yeah, so Thailand is vegetarian and vegan friendly, but it's not food allergy friendly. All right, I won't take you through the whole aquarium, but in the middle of this mall, there is an aquarium. Also Tom Cruise, which is a little bit random. This is an aquarium. It actually would take me an hour or more to walk through this aquarium. It is massive. I have a year membership, so I could just walk in right now. But I have a full year membership to this aquarium. It's built underneath the mall. I don't know how they did this. How in the world do they import sharks and whales and penguins and all this stuff? There are sharks and stuff in here. Like, it's a full aquarium. You know what I mean? But like, what? Why? How did they do this? It's a whole aquarium down here. I'm not going to stay too long because it'll be really loud. This is an entire aquarium. How did they build it? And I'm telling you, it's a big one. It's a massive aquarium. But there's going to be too many children. And I am scared. The young ones scare me. So they're loud and vicious and they bite, but not nicely. All right, hi Tom Cruise. So we'll come out of the aquarium for now. But yeah, there's literally an entire aquarium. Like, it's insane. Yeah, it's actually an engineering marvel. It's a, I think it's the biggest aquarium I've ever been to. They're so loud. Ugh. I like kids, but not always. Okay. So now I'm gonna take you up in this mall and we're gonna find a little snacky snack. Or find a little snacky snack. Take us to the aquarium one day? I will take you one day. I have a year pass and stuff like this though. Whale aquarium? Oh, okay, so sorry, there's no whale. There's no like whale in the aquarium. There's other stuff. Yeah, you're right, there's no whale. But there is a shark, I named him Bill. So there's Bill the shark and you know what I mean? Yes, exactly. So basically though, there's no shark there, but there's no whale. There's a big shark and his nose is like really, really long and it has the spikes, it has the corkscrew thingy. All right, I'm gonna get a sundae. I like my sundae from McDonald's. So I will grab a McDonald's sundae. Yes, like a Y. Like when I can't use both hands because obviously I have a gimbal and I'm holding my phone. But this is just so like, when you travel to Thailand, yeah, you could just spend a day walking through the malls. Have a Super Size Me option? I don't think so. I could ask. I've never asked that question before. I wouldn't be surprised, but you know what? It's a good question. Here, look. Yeah, I'm gonna get a chocolate sundae. Oh. Oh, sawadee krap. Okay, they're waiting for the person. Whoa, the stream is happening? Yeah. You can probably get an American-sized option, but I don't think so. If I take a look at people eating, I don't see any American serving sizes here. I see normal stuff, but not American serving sizes. I wonder how I'm gonna eat this, actually. Call chocolate sundae. Call. Chaiกับ rabbit am I? So remember, if you want to pay in Thailand, what do you do? If you want to pay in Thailand, what do? You don't need cash. I only have one hand, so it's taking me a second. You take your card that's also used for a public, and you just go like this. Done. Already paid for. Just like this. It's the rabbit card. It's called a rabbit. It's so easy. And then boom. Is there a tip culture? No. So when you come here, I know it's expected in other countries, but you do not tip. I mean, I'm sure people will appreciate it if you do, but basically no. I'm gonna sit here for a second and enjoy this because I won't actually have a way to do this otherwise. So let's find a place to just sit down. I guess I could sit down at a McDonald's, to be honest. It's not like the end of the world. Here. There are gyms out there? Of course there are gyms out here. Plenty of gyms. Many gyms. Also, there are the weirdest, look at this. This stuff creeps me out. Ready for this? Show us the ice cream. Delicious. Watch, listen. This right here, this stuff gets freaky. What the? Why are you looking at me like that? Why, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Isn't that weird? Here, we'll sit here and we'll go outside in a second. I'll sit down for a second. We'll look at the entrance of the mall here. Yeah, look at this. It's like a prepaid card, an actual bank card. No, it's not a bank card. You can get one if you just get here though. Yeah? Here, you stay here, Gimbal. There you go. I got my ice cream now. Nope. That. He kind of has glutes too. Now that I'm looking at him, he sort of has glutes and it's weird. Yeah, it's kind of a thing that Thai people do, as funny as it sounds. Thai people literally will take photos with a Ronald McDonald's. Yeah, this is Siam, exactly. I'm in Siam Paragon right now. Super strange. Easy McDonald's sundae. But, as you guys know, the best ice cream texture is not this. This is too cold. I can't eat this. The best ice cream texture is like this. Like I have to, it's weird. It's too thick. So you want this. That right there, that's better. You need it to be not thick because it's too cold otherwise. I can't actually eat this. Like, I have to basically just eat the ice cream from the side. The chocolate is warm. Yeah, so basically you want it to be like a liquid, not soup, but just deliciousness. That's what you want. That's kind of the goal though. I am. I'm taking you around the malls today, but I also don't mind walking along the street for a second. This ice cream, $1. $1. This ice cream is $1. Yeah, basically the best way to eat ice cream is to go from the side like this. You don't want it to be too thick, otherwise you can't taste it. You can't enjoy it otherwise. Another one? $1. Things are pretty affordable. Yes, $1 USD, correct. Why would this be more than $1 USD? You know who Rodsang is? Yeah, I know who Rodsang is, of course. I want one now. My gym gains will be gone. It's very easy to eat your way through this country. I think that, actually, Lazy Peon made a video of him living in Thailand, right? And one of the things he said I thought was very accurate and very true. He talked about the fact that if you live in Thailand, you actually have to have a certain level of self-discipline because there is everything here. You can get anything you want, any snack. This can be delivered to your door in 30 minutes, and it's the same price on delivery. It's $1 on delivery, it's $1 in the shop. You can find any food, anything, like any vice that you have is available in Thailand. And so if you live in this country, you have to have a certain level of self-control and discipline so as not to engage and basically lose yourself to the sauce. Like that is something about living in Thailand that you have to think about. It's kind of like Vegas, except way more affordable and way better. Because there's also a culture of people are nice and you're not gonna get hustled and you don't have to worry about safety and stuff like that. Yeah. For real though, it's a legitimate concern if you come here, you know what I mean? But also, I don't mind, because this is $1, I don't mind just ordering it, eating some, and then throwing it out. I don't need to finish this. Yeah, I don't need to finish this. Macau is like that, correct. Correct, Macau is like that. Macau is more like Vegas. Thailand has a unique culture. Is Pacquiao super famous there? No, but not everybody in Thailand likes Muay Thai. Not every single person here is like a gym Muay Thai person. Now, some people follow it, but other people don't, and that's okay. Yeah. People obsess over the parts of Thailand that exist, but they're way too passionate about because it doesn't exist in your country. So people talk about the red light districts and the this and the that. Man, Manny Pacquiao is a boxer. He doesn't fight Muay Thai, he's a boxer. It's quite different though, right? So, but basically, those things exist here, but they're not what the city is and what the country is. There are pockets of Bangkok that are for those things, and if you want to go there, I would never judge that, yeah? But they're not just here. Do you know what I mean? They're not just here. Delicious. Okay, let's continue. Dirty Dan, why? What does another city have that Bangkok doesn't? Everything's affordable. The public transport, I don't drive. I don't know how to drive. I never learned how to drive. So I don't need to drive. I don't own a car. I don't need to though, because I can just get around anywhere here. It's fine. Like what do other cities have that Thailand doesn't? It's got everything I want. If I want to play D&D, I just Google D&D cafe near me and I go play and I can make friends. If I want to go to an anime convention, I just say anime convention. Why not? Like, why not? Like, I could actually just do that though, you know? Like, anything I want to find in the city, I can find. Also, remember, English is fine. People speak English here. Thailand economy is very based around tourism, you know? Let's go to an anime con then. I can. I have cosplayer friends. When I first came here, all of my friends were cosplayers. Yeah? Because that's my vibe. Because I don't really get along with normal people very well. So I only went to anime conventions and stuff like that. These people don't know they're walking by one of the best bear druids. No, they do not. Yeah, it's a Wu in the wild. What's up? I know. This is Thailand. You make me want to move here. I'm not going to lie. I got to stop convincing people to move here because, yeah, you can. It's actually not even that hard to move here. Like, you get a visa, you pay for your flight, and you find a place to live. It's so easy. It's unbelievably easy. And if you ever figured out how easy it is and what you actually need to make to live here, you'd be like, huh, why have I not moved there already? But I gotta stop convincing. I've already convinced way too many foreigners to move here. For real though. Okay, let's go. We continue the journey. It's pretty cool. Well, you can get a 5-year visa. It's not that hard. It's a little pricey, but it's not that hard. You can get a 1-year visa or a 5-year visa. You can also get a 3-month visa if you only want to travel. Really not that hard. What kind of job are the people you convinced currently doing? What do you mean? The people I convinced. Here, let's walk over to Siam Square 1. So, one of the reasons, it's a little loud on the street. One of the reasons I think why people are fit in Thailand is that the city is built for walking. The average person in Thailand is a lot fitter than the average person in America. But one of the reasons is that in order to get to public transportation, I gotta walk up these stairs. Everybody has an online job to some degree. Yep, everybody has an online job. So there are 2 people I know that work with health conditions. There are another people, all the people that have ever moved here or something like this though. So I have to walk up all these stairs. Yeah. Now granted, it's healthy, so it's all good. It's not helping out. Well, first of all, it is helping out because if you want a big yacht, you got to actually eat enough things. Like you have to gain body fat if you want a big ass. Here. Although English teaching jobs, correct. If you're white and you speak English as a primary language, you will always be able to find a job here. It just might not pay you as much as you want. So this is public transport and we can take it in a second. But first I will show you Siam Square 1. There used to be a virtual reality cafe that I would come hang out at. I'm brown but speak English. That could be tough. Could be tough. What's up, noob? My quality of life wouldn't really improve. I don't feel like I have many skills that would get a good job. I really think, unfortunately, there is a part of Thailand that glorifies whiteness. It's really weird, but there are clinics everywhere I've been. There's a Starbucks. Everywhere I've been, there are clinics that basically offer whitening services. So it is disproportionately fair. It's disproportionately unfair. If you are an American, but you are not white, you will not have the same opportunities here. I don't know why, but this exists. It's a fundamental part of Thailand. If you are, like if you look like me, then you would be able to, like I could find a job here with almost no technical skill set. It's weird, it shouldn't exist like that, but straight up, it would happen. Bro, this is amazing. There's a shop here, it just says heart attack amounts of butter. I'm now interested. Bro. Your PC camera, am I in a bulk stage? I have been bulking a little bit recently. I feel a lot stronger. I'm like the heaviest I've actually been in a while. It's because I finally fixed my health and I can eat now. Because I basically finally fixed my health though. Really? This place looks like heaven, why not? But what I want to show people is not just getting hefty, thank you. You should see my legs. My legs are awesome right now. But the point that I'm trying to show you is this city has everything. When I went to Laos, I was like, where are the shops? Where are the malls? Where do I go to find things? And I couldn't find anything. So I was like unfortunate. But when I'm in Thailand, anything I want, I could find, you know? Getting hefty. Thank you. Makes you look hella muscly on the PC cam. You look pretty normal. I mean, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. How humid is it right now? I've been outside for about 5 minutes. Can you see the fact that I'm already sweating? Like, can you see the fact that I'm basically already sweating? Pretty humid. The weather is not why you move here, okay? This is how I normally look. I just think it's not as good for stream. I always look like this. Yeah, of course I have sunglasses. I just hold the, I just thought, it's not as bright for me right now. I'm looking for a bubble tea place here, but I don't know where it is. I wanted to find another tea. Okay, so the next place I can take you, I want to show you something, but this is going to be a bit risky. Or you want to come with me on a risky adventure? I'm going to show you something risky, okay? I'm gonna take a bike, and I think we're gonna go to Central World. Yeah. Kitty, you think I could take a bike holding this phone up? It's a little risky. It's a little risky. But I think I'm gonna show you how to get around in Thailand, because this is a Thailand stream. I would be doing you a disservice if I don't explain to you how you actually navigate the city, right? So I figure we might as well take a bike. The question is, how far do I want to take the bike? Because I could go to Central, but technically what I would actually do is I would go to M Quartier. M Quartier would be an amazing place to show you. It's basically a mall that's even better than this, all right? Now here's the thing. I will go down to the street, and I'm gonna find a bike, and I'm gonna tell them to take me to Central World, and they're gonna charge me a lot of extra money, but that's okay. I will pay extra money to give you guys this experience. I'm a little concerned. Remember, this city is built vertically. Why would it be risky? Could you get mugged? No, it's because I'm gonna be on a motorcycle holding a phone like this. I'm holding a tripod, and I'm just thinking that my phone could technically perish if I'm not careful. I won't take a tuk-tuk. Okay? Yeah, because I'm gonna take a bike. That's how you get around here. I'm a single person, I just take a bike. If you're in a group of people, you take a taxi. But if you're just a single person, you just take a bike if you're not going that far. I mean, I'll travel like 45 minutes on a motorbike, I don't mind. So we're on the street now. Again, just look at the layout, dude. This is Siam Paragon, look at this. So there's the road here, but then look at, there's like a whole ass water fountain. Look how pretty that is. There's just an actual water fountain like this. Isn't that awesome? You also just cross the street. That's actually there. That's what you do there. Nobody ever gets hit, pretty much. The street gets a little hectic. It is still a loud city. Yeah, tuk-tuks basically, right. So when you come here, big tip, don't take a tuk-tuk. You could take one. You could take one. They're all crazy. I will say that. I don't think that's a bad thing to say. So see these guys right here? Those are tuk-tuks. That's a tuk-tuk. There's a guy right there. He's waiting to get a ride. If I take that tuk-tuk, he's going to charge me way more money than I should be charged. It should be $1. Here are some wind bikes. You know it's a wind bike if you do this though. Considering machine, you'll have to operating a low job. Depends. So these guys are wind bikes. If they're wearing an orange thing, they're wind bikes. I have to zip up my pocket because I don't want this to happen. So let me just put this down for a second. Okay. Here. Let me put this down for a second and we'll watch the street together. Here. Alright, I'm learning how to do this. So, I wear pockets like this. You see this? I'm going to zip this up. Because when I sit on a bike, I don't want my wallet to fall out. That's very important. If you're gonna wear shorts here or you don't have a purse, just zip your pockets. Because if I take a bike, we're gonna be zooming. Yeah? And otherwise, I'm worried about things falling out of my pockets. Thank you. Yeah, you like my legs? I appreciate it. Thank you. I feel pretty fit nowadays. I do. And I've been working on my calves, but they're still kind of small. All right, let's go. Let's go. Da, 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 da. Most manual, yeah. So there's a reason that this city is affordable. Most manual labor jobs do not pay very well. You shouldn't, I wouldn't aim for that or depend on it very much. Is that 40? No, less than that. But also remember, you know what I mean? Here you go. By Central. So we'll take a bike. Here you go. By Central World. Central World. 50 บาทครับผมอ๋อใช่ไหมโอเคครับไม่ไปนะไปไหม So granted, what just happened there was a bit of haggling. That was haggling that just happens. And the reason is because it shouldn't be technically that much. But since I'm on stream, I will not argue. He sees me, a white guy, obviously a tourist coming to Thailand, and I'm holding a phone like this. Are you ready? Let's hop on a bike. So this is what you do. So I'm gonna pay $1.50 to get over here instead of $1. I can't believe I'm paying an extra 50 cents for this, okay? It's not that scary, I'm just on a bike. I don't want my phone to fall. It's not that scary. Hey, there's traffic, so you know. Here we go. This is the experience. I mean, turning into traffic is always a little bit concerning, but otherwise it's not that bad. Now remember, I am being technically ripped off, but I accept it because it is only 50 cents. You get really used to it. I know it's scary. When I first moved here, I was like, I cannot believe that there are bikes. I cannot believe this. I've never been on a motorcycle before. I'm from America. The only people who have motorcycles in America are like Harley Davidson biker dudes. And I actually knew a biker gang once. They were the friendliest giants I've ever met in my life. They're super nice, but this is not this, okay? This is we're just literally on a bike, because why not? This is what you do. This is how you get around the city. And we just traveled. So we're not going that far, but this is the city. Are Harleys not a thing? No, I mean, so bikes are just like motorbikes. Bikes are just motorbikes here, you know? But this is how the city works. There's always traffic. It is pretty green. Overall, remember, that's public transportation, so that's even faster. If I wanted to take this, it'd be even faster. That's public transportation. That's a tuk-tuk, right? No, ambulances, that's true actually. It's a big problem that there is a lot of traffic here, and Thai people are pretty patient. So oftentimes traffic lights, can you guys hear me okay? Is the audio actually decent while I'm on a bike? So, you know what I mean? Basically, yeah, Kitty was born and raised here. Kitty's Thai. In chat right now, Kitty's Thai. She's a real life friend of mine. She's been on stream before. But yeah, so basically these are just different buildings in Thailand. And then we're already at Central World. It's not that far. I was pretty mad. Yeah, I figured this out. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We're almost there. So basically, we've already arrived. My hair will go like this. I start to look like I'm wearing a toupee. Yeah, I figured. This is a bike though. I take bikes to work. I'll travel like 45 minutes. Yeah. Pretty good. I'm paranoid knocking over one of those bikes. No. Just chill. This is me in Thailand. This is just me. This is how I travel Thailand. This is how I get to work. This is how I do everything in the city. I just take a bike and voila. Yo, what's up, Muzz? This is it. It's just like a, you know, you just take a bike. Why not? Bikes are fast. Imagine if I had to walk here and stuff like this, though. You can ride a bike without. I'm not on a bike. I'm taking a taxi. This is a taxi that I'm taking. It's a service, basically. Yeah. Up. And then I must pay. So this is basically a service in Thailand. Hold that. So he's holding this for me real quick so I can get my wallet out and pay him. There you go. So that was the audio. Sorry about the audio there. Oh, it did turn off. Give me a second. That's okay. This happens. We're having technical difficulties. I'm upside down. Hi. So the way that money works here is that most things are bills. You have some coins. Give me a second. Now we're at Central World, which is another mall. Hold up. Whoa. This thing is so cool. Hold up. Yes. That's it. This is why, by the way, does he speak English? No, he doesn't speak English. That guy, that Win bike driver, he doesn't speak English. You know what I mean? He definitely just speaks, that's a Thai transaction there. Okay, so now we're in another mall. This is Central World. You lived in Sukhumvit? That's cool. Like, honestly, there's so many places in the city that I could take you. I'm just kind of by city center. I'm by Siam today, just showing you. So we're at another mall. And when we walk into another mall, there's going to be a detector that we walk past and a guy in a suit. That's the mall. This mall is Central World. It's kind of very similar to Siam, to be honest. Look at my floor in the door. Yep, 40,300 a month. That's like, but I'm just saying, Delinius, that amount of money, you would be chilling in Thailand. Like, you would actually be able to live a very good life for that amount per month here. You could get a hotel, you could get a room, a condo with like, you can get like a 2-3 story condo. Sorry, you could get a 2-3 room with like a infinity pool and a gym if that's what you wanted, or you could get a house for that much and you could go anywhere, you could travel, you would have access to pretty much anything you want. That's quite a bit. Do you know what I mean? But that salary, so if you had that much, you could live off that here like super easy. But this is a chill mall now that we're back inside. I think that taking bikes is definitely not going to be great audio content. But otherwise, yeah, we're just chilling. I'm going to find another Thai tea to drink of some kind because I want to try a new shop today. So I'm going to look for a brand I have not tried, which is actually kind of hard because I've tried almost everything in the city. Otherwise, nicer mall equals brands you know. That's H&M right there. I see H&M, I see Lululemon. I see things that I'm aware of. They're building some sort of set in the middle of this mall because, again, malls are hangout spots. So they're going to be building stuff in here. Look at this. I don't know what they're doing, but it looks kind of nice. It's like a flower. They're doing something here. Yeah? Yes, exactly. Honestly, there is a discrepancy that it's weird, but this country, it's easier to be a tourist than it is to be a Thai person. Thai people, on average, get paid less and have less access to jobs than foreign people do. It's the weirdest thing. It's super strange, but actually, yeah, isn't that weird? Technically speaking, if you're a foreigner living here, you would have better access to jobs instead of worse access. As we're walking around here, we're just having some perfume shops. Again, I'm looking for a Thai tea thing. It looks like there's a coffee exhibit happening here, though. Is it the hottest part of summer there? Why is that? Okay, so Thailand, I think Thailand's primary GDP, like its actual primary, biggest, largest part of the economy is tourism. There is not that well, but actually Kitty would know more about that because Kitty works with, Kitty, that's her job, is to work with LGBT and kind of disabilities and how that works in Thailand. I would actually say that Thailand, one of the things that's lagging is that it's quite unfriendly. I would say that Thailand is very unfriendly to those who have mobility restrictions. But I think that they intentionally want foreigners to move here. They make it easy. Like, it's not hard, it's actually very easy to do. They want foreigners to move here, not the opposite. So that's an interesting part of Thailand, is that they want you to come here. So they encourage it though. America, it's an Emir. I could work remote though. Azile. So I'm just saying that amounts of money, do it monthly for me this year, and the city's terrible. Right. The city is very hard to navigate. The sidewalks are relatively uneven. There are no wheelchair ramps effectively. And if you're in a wheelchair, you would have a very hard time navigating the city. Very, very difficult. Actually much harder than it should be. But yeah, that would be tough. Looking for, it looks like there's an exhibit happening, but the exhibit isn't open yet because it's too early in the day. So I'm looking for, oh, I see Auntie, okay, there's some little cafes over there. Yes, so it is difficult to get around Thailand if that's here though. Do you know what the paramedics pay would be? I don't know if you could work as a paramedic here as a foreigner. There might be some rules against that. I'm pretty sure you would have to be Thai. There are foreign doctors, but most doctors are just Thai who speak fluent English. I don't know if you'd be able to work as a paramedic here, to be fair. Yeah? You don't even have to I don't even have insurance. I don't need insurance. Like, weirdly enough, I don't even need insurance living in Thailand. I could get it, but I don't even need it. It's not required. I'm looking for like a little cafe, little Thai tea thing, but I'm not finding any here. That looks like a gelato. There's a gelato there, little cafe there. There's a pretzel shop here. I'm not against it, but here we go. So here, listen. This here, you can see where we are. This is the mall. It's a pretty chill mall. I think Central's kind of nice. It's a nice place to like walk around and stuff like this though. Zyle, for that amount of money, you could actually live, I would say that that's upper class here. If you have that much money, that's considered upper class. You would have a very good life here with that much money. Yeah, so it's like really, 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 you would have a very, very good life here if you could make that much per month. That's like, so in America, that's like a living wage. Like, you're like, okay, you know, I can live, I can pay rent and I can eat. Here, that's like, you know, 3 times the amount you would actually need to live in the same way. So you would be able to save a lot of it or just spend it. You could get whatever you want. No idea. I'm looking at average salaries. There we go. Kitty, what's the average salary in Thailand? Yeah, middle class is like, that makes sense. I think 120 seems like high end to me. But yeah, like 45 to 120 is like middle class. So you're like upper class here. I'm just gonna ask somebody. พี่ครับมีร้านชาไทย
คะ
ชาไทย
ชาไทย
อยู่ไหนครับ
ชาไทยอยู่เมื่อไหร่วะเปิ้ล
ไม่มีครับอ๋อ
ล
จ
อ
ริ
ง
งเหรอ
ถามประชาสัมพันธ์หน้าสตาร์บัคอะค่ะ information
อ๋อโอเคครับ She directed me toward, she was like, I guess you can go to Starbucks. And I was like, I'm not a white person. My chai farang. That's what that means. That basically, like, I'm not a foreigner. I gotta find a local Thai tea spot. She saw me. She was like, look at this white person. I've never looked more like a tourist in my life, by the way. I've never looked more like a tourist because I'm actually just walking around with a phone. Clearly, I'm like a travel blogger. They think I'm some sort of normal travel blogger. I'm almost offended. Even though, okay, listen, man. Man, listen. Bro, I'm speaking Thai, but I've never been treated more like a foreigner in my life. It's so weird. Even the bike who overcharged me earlier, it was again by 50 cents, so it's not a lot. But like, you know, I can normally just talk to him and be like, guy, you know, my chai farang, like, paman 20 baht. Like, I could just talk to him. But now, because I'm holding this gimbal and I look like a random white tourist, it's like, the disrespect. The disrespect. So, Delinius, there's a very real chance that she could still receive that payment if she lived here. You'd have to check in it. You'd have to check this and confirm, but you might be able to still receive that payment living here. I know there are a lot of expats who live off of retirement funds or from, yeah, I think there's some that live off disability here. I've heard this before. I don't know the details, but I'm pretty sure, like, there's a lot of retired military personnel who live in Bangkok because they can just live off of their pension. They can live off of their payment. Yeah. Yeah, I think that makes sense, Kitty. But basically, Zyle, money goes a lot farther here. Yeah? Like, money goes a lot farther. And it depends on how you want to live. There are many ways to live in Thailand, but it really depends on how you want to live. I think, yes, that's exactly. You might have to check some stuff. All right, there's a Haagen-Dazs here. I'm gonna look for a nice Thai person and just ask him because for some reason I cannot find Thai tea and I'm looking for sugar. What happened with, oh, noob, I don't even want to talk about it. Like, I don't know, right? Because that's a different part of Thailand. Thailand's a big country. I don't live in that part. I don't know. I don't follow the news religiously. And is it over? I think so, but it's not, like, nobody here, it's not affecting the city in any way, shape, or form. You know? Yeah. It's not affecting the city, but I don't really want to comment on it. น้องครับชาไทยอยู่ไหนครับ
ชาไทยเหรอ
ใช่ครับมีร้านชาไทยไหม
ร้านชาไทยมันจะมีค่ะแต่ว่าอยู่ชั้น 1จ้ะ
ชั้น 1ครับ
จ้ะมีชั้น 1กับชั้น 7
ชั้น 7ชั้น 1โอเคครับ
ถ้าชั้น 1ลงไปนี่เลยค่ะเนี่ยค่ะลงไปที่นี่แล้วพี่ก็เดินตรงไปทางนู้น
โอเคครับ
ค่ะ
ขอบคุณมากครับ
ค่ะ
Okay, so she told me that there's some Thai tea on floor 1 and floor 7. This, by the way, is Central World. This is how malls are built, remember? Look at this. Here, this is Central World. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. This is a big mall. So floor 7 and floor 1, this is some exhibit going on. I don't know what they're doing here exactly. And I'm looking for sugar. So she said floor 1 this way. Is cannabis legal? Yes. There are actually, I saw a shop like this. You need to marry someone there and then retire, pretty much though. Yeah, it's a nice mall. Central's kind of nice. But then we'll walk around the city for a bit. I want to walk towards Sukhumvit because I'll be able to show you a lot more of the city like that. Because I've only shown you the malls. This is like a day. Like, let's say you came to Thailand and you were traveling. Realistically, you know what I mean? They can. No, they did. I saw one at MBK. There was just a straight up stall for cannabis at MBK. Avocado ice cream. What the hell? Avocado ice cream. Is that good? It won't be in your name, so oh yeah, just by the way, yeah, I've been married in Thailand, and let me tell you, it doesn't help. You would think it does. You would think it does? Look at me. I've been married in Thailand. As a white person, as a foreigner, I married a Thai person. It does not help, it only complicates it. it actually gives you zero tax benefit and zero benefit whatsoever. In fact, when you're married, you have to check in with immigration every year and do a whole slew of marriage documents. It actually does not help you to be married in Thailand. As funny as that sounds, it is easier to be not married here. They make it, I don't know why, okay? There's no benefits. Yeah, there is a marriage visa, but it's not a benefit. It actually doesn't help you. Isn't that weird? You would think that being married to a person is like this though. Huh? So if you aren't, so it's weird, but actually it does not help you. It does not help you to be married here. So what I could do is I could take you to a grocery store in here, but the truth is let's walk around the city for a bit. I'll get a little sweaty, but that's okay. Let's just walk downtown. Where am I right now? I'm at Central. So I want to go toward, oh boy, is it right or left? Where do they sell fish sauce ice cream? Yeah. So basically though, visa situation, you just actually have to pay for it. Basically the way that visas work in Thailand is that technically you can do it on your own, but you're not supposed to. The way it's designed is that you hire an agency who does it for you. Like that's how it works, and that's how it's technically supposed to work. You just hire an agency. Normally guys, I'm a white tourist today, so I'm walking around. But listen, normally I would just take a bike because the city's hot. You don't tend to walk around Thailand too much. It's not something that happens very often. But for today, as a special service, as a special stream, as a travel blogger, my new identity, please don't ever make that a thing. I don't ever want to have to travel. This is my city, this is my home, this is the place that I love. I will tell you about it, but I don't ever want to have to travel. I'm just not, I like my home. I even right now, I'm like, okay, this has been nice, but I kind of want to go level some characters, and I want to make sure my retail things are prepped for next season. And I got a lot of cress to farm, and oh man, I'm not really going to get to finish my cress farm. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, I have more to show you, because I don't know, this is a special stream. Like, I don't know when I'm going to do this again or not. So any questions you got, ask them now. Ask them now. This is a good time to ask questions. Obviously, you can ask another time. I do have one question. I have one thought process, and I would like to know. I have no idea. Is there any chance that actually anybody is watching this that didn't already know me? Is there anybody on stream right now that didn't know me from before? I figure there's not. I figure everyone here is actually from my WoW streams. Wait, really? Living in Thailand and playing WoW? Tanker, that's the whole point. Wait, Dart, how did you find my stream today? Big Smush, I see you there. I'm a gamer. I stream World of Warcraft. I don't do travel streams. This is like my one day outside, because I live here and people have been asking about Thailand for so long that I just figured I would show them. I figured I would just show you, because I live here. This is Chat Newbie. Oh, look at that. I've never been there before. It's only your first time via Twitch Thailand tag. Gotcha. Well, any questions you got, send them my way. If you could do !Discord, then if you have any specific questions, you can find me on Discord here though. Yeah, I've lived here for over 7 years. I've lived here for quite some time now. So once again, now we're on the actual main road. Siam is this way. This is the BTS. So I'm gonna look, this is how I'm gonna navigate this. Are you ready though? No, I'm not gonna be doing these often. I'm not gonna be doing these that often. You can hear an ambulance, but there's traffic. So it's gonna be a while for him to get from there to here. Yeah, so that's public transport. Remember, I can navigate the city based on where that is, right? Where is it? It's an annoying siren. I know, it's so annoying, isn't it? This guy delivers gas. He delivers propane. He just actually, people do this on Facebook. Listen, so this is public transport, which means that I know how to navigate the city, because the city is built on a grid. If this is the transport and that's Siam, I know where this is, so that's why we walk this way. I am geographically fucking lost. I'm so bad at directions. I get very confused in most cities, but Bangkok is a city I can navigate. The city is built on a grid. So I'll answer a few questions in a second, but basically the city is built. Yeah, you can literally, yeah, you actually, that's how you get propane delivered. I used to buy a 10-kilo tank of propane, and a guy would just do it though. Yeah. You could you just deliver things on a bike. Why not? It's much more convenient. So you're Zoro from One Piece. Basically, that is the same. I'm directionally challenged, just like Zoro from One Piece. Correct. Now, right? And I still have I have scars on my body, just like he does from sword fighting. Actually, so I'm very much like that. I literally have scars on my body. They're just not as cool. They're not as cool. But technically speaking, yeah, like this one, that's from a knife, actually. So technically, yes. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk along the city, and I'm gonna see if I can get to a main road. This is all pretty well established. I'm debating on taking a bike real fast. Ice cream trucks are a little old. What's your job? Right, tanker. I work as a personal trainer. So I've been working as a trainer for quite some time, and I work online. So I get to work from my living room, and I get to work with foreigners, which is super cool because obviously I get paid a foreign wage. Yeah, I get paid per hour a foreign wage for my training, and that means I can live here a lot easier, you know? Okay, Kitty, I feel like I should take them around. I should take them around Nana, actually. Can you stream on BTS? Oh, yeah. For you guys, I will go one station. I will show you the public transport. Listen, that's going to be awkward because people don't really talk to each other on BTS. I actually mentioned at the start of this stream that I was excited. I was going to be like, listen, I'm social. It's basically the bus, but I can do it. Sure, why not? Listen, I was feeling social today because I was just like, man, I'm so excited. It's midday. It's Wednesday afternoon, Kitty. It should be fine. Listen, it's midday. I was feeling social on my way here. I took the bus, and I was excited. I was just like, look, I'm going to be social today. I'm going to be outside. I had mentally prepared myself to be social. So on the BTS, there was a woman, there was a guy and a girl, and they were foreign, and I noticed that she had completely flat feet. Like completely, her calcaneus was like, this is how you track flat feet. Her calcaneus was literally like completely everted. It was bad. So her foot was bad, her shoulder was way off, her neck was like cervical lordosis like this. She had all the physical signs of somebody with other problems. So I was social. I just asked her, I was like, hey, yes, bus transport system, exactly. BTS, we'll look at it together. Anyways, I went to just ask her. I was like, hey, have you ever been diagnosed? I just was like, hey, excuse me. I just went up to a random person and I started asking her about her shoulder, but she wasn't white. She was like Dutch, I think, and I think that she was from the Netherlands. She did not want to talk to me. She was super antisocial, but I took my shot. I tried to be social, and I got immediately shot down. That's okay, it happens. Okay, now we're by the city. So here's what the streets look like. Are you ready? This is traffic and the streets in Bangkok. See all those bikes? They just wait. They just wait for their turn. And I'm gonna sit here until the light changes, because I'm gonna show you what this looks like. Yeah? So Platinum is this way. Platinum is behind me. When the light changes, you're gonna see what happens. It's actually kind of awesome. The lights take a while here. They get injected by a girl with cervical lordosis. She was a woman. She was like she looked like she was in her 60s. But there are different cultures in the world, and in Thailand, people don't really make small talk. Like, it's not a thing that people do, you know what I mean? Do you pay American taxes or Thailand? Good question. Good question, OG. Here we go, ready? Bikes are very normal here. What's up, Ollie? So this is how it works. I see all those bikes are gonna line up waiting for their turn. This is how it works. What's up, Ollie? There's always one. There have been a few people who have noticed that I'm streaming today, for sure. Hi, Ollie. I'm in Thailand. I'm doing an in real life stream. So like, this is Thailand though, and that's the sky. So when I walk on the street, right, most people don't walk on the street because it's traffic and stuff like this. This right there, That is how you walk. You walk on that. That's easy. Also because it rains here. So if I really wanted to travel, what I would do is I would find the up part. I would find the ramp right there, and then I would go through and up. That would be the easiest way for me to navigate down this road. Yeah? What's up, Fro? So that would be the easiest way for me to navigate, actually, would be up there. Basically. Exactly. So there's a dual tax system. Kitty will tell you more about it, but it also depends on where your income is from. It depends a bit on where your income is from. Basically, my income is from America. Like, I don't make Thai money, I make American money. So it's a little different. But basically, living here, like I said, you shouldn't listen to me, because I really got to stop convincing people to move to this wonderful country. But it's so much easier than you think it is. It's way easier than you think. It's actually so much more convenient than you realize. So I'm just gonna walk through a car. Getting into council, yeah, basically. Yep. 5K is like $100. Do you train people in a gym? I train people online in their living room. My business used to be, before COVID, I worked at a physical location, but after COVID, I switched everything online, and it's actually so helpful. Oh, Slimy, Kitty, can you explain it again for Slimy? Because that's a good question. Also, remember, can you do exclamation Discord? And if you're a mod, can you just pin the Discord and say, any questions about Thailand, and just come to Discord, because I might not be able to catch them here because I'm obviously on a phone. It's not exactly the best. And then, like, any questions about Thailand, message on Discord. That'd be easier. So I'm going to take the stairs up here, and then we're going to walk up vertically. I'm actually by Platinum, but I don't think Platinum is that cool to show. I'm not sure. What's up, Faye? Yeah, any Thailand questions, come to there we go. That's the one. That's the one right there. Yo, if you are here, literally, and not from my regular WoW streams, hi. I didn't actually think that would happen. That's weird. Like, I don't know. I figure most of the time when you do WoW content, like, I just figured people wouldn't really be that interested. But I think that's a shame, because we just don't know how cool it is to live in a different country. Like, I feel, this isn't Thai, I basically say, Huajai ben kon Thai. Huajai, my heart, basically, is Thai. Like, this feels like home to me. This is just where I live. This is the only place that I've ever been to that feels like home. And I want to be able to show it to people. This is only one part of the city. The city is massive. Yeah, I'll upload the stream to YouTube. But look, this, I mean, there's space, but also it's super developed. This is like that way. This is the heart of the city in here. And again, that's the public transport system. We're gonna go on it soon. This is here, this is the roads. These are malls, that's Central Worlds. This is over here, this is gonna be Gayshorn Village. Sounds weird, but it's just where we are. Yeah, I'll take this. It'll save itself to Twitch. Ooh, ooh. There was a step, but I'm athletic, so I didn't fall. That's okay. I am about as coordinated as an awkward penguin at the Siam Aquarium. So I fall often. I'm just athletic enough to recover the falls. Dude, I'm not gonna die, no problem. I fall all the time. I roll my ankle like permanently. This is a nice mall. This is a place where it's like a luxury place. You see this? Can you see the vibe check? If you were here from the start and you watched me at MBK, check the vibe. MBK versus this, right? This is like, I'm out of my depth here. I'm out of my element. I'm wearing a $2-3 tank top, and I'm just walking around in sandals and flip-flops. So this is a little bit too nice for me. I'm not a bougie person. I kind of like cheap things. I don't like spending money. I like cheap things. Like I'm good with my mail ordered tank tops that I just have 27 of them in different colors, because this is my favorite shirt, and it's the only shirt that I ever need this though. Could be yeah, well, I know I have EDS, but one of the things with EDS is that you need to have enough joint awareness to not fall, but to catch yourself every time you fall. So that's the key with EDS, is to have enough muscle control and stuff like this though. Also met a local girl. I was married to a Thai woman, tanker. Yeah, tanker. I was married here. I had a Thai wife, but we got divorced like last week. Like literally, we signed the papers last week. It was the start of this year, but we signed the papers last week. Dude, look how fancy this is. This is an actual piano shop. Oh my God, look at this. This is a legitimate piano shop. I feel so out of my depth. This is a legitimate piano shop. What the hell? I've never actually seen a shop that sells pianos. That's awesome. That's super cool. Play too much WoW? Yeah, it's actually like a Steinway shop. You own that place? No way. If you own that place, you should gift 100 subs right now. If you own that place, you should gift 100 subs right now. That's actually, I mean, it looked like a really nice piano. I wish I had continued learning music, honestly. That's kind of a regret of mine. A regret of mine is that I never continued learning music, and I should have. Okay, I'm lost, so I'm gonna ask for directions because that's what I do when I get lost. Here we go. น้องคะไป BTS อยู่ไหนครับ Oh, okay ครับ ขอบคุณมากครับ Okay, so I'm on the wrong floor. There we go. Wouldn't cover tuning the strings on a Steinway, really? Is it that expensive? How much do you think they are? Should I ask? You want me to ask? How much? I feel almost awkward. That's like almost insensitive. How much is a Steinway piano? I kind of want to know. I'm feeling adventurous. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to just walk in and ask. $50,000 to $80,000. I mean, they're really nice. They look beautiful. You're gonna go in there with flip-flops, bro? Look. Yeah, I think I would get judged a little bit harshly. I'll save that for another time. Somewhere in the hundreds of thousands, bro. What? Really? This super rich tech bro just like that? What them dogs doing? Well, why would I wear anything else? I'm just walking around Thailand. They deal with musicians, so it would be fine. That's true. Some musicians are just passionate about the music and they don't have anything else. Okay. This is like a nice place that I'm at. Yeah, these are Gucci sandals. Did you know that? These are like Fendi, Prada, actually Fendi, Prada, Gucci, and Dior and other French brands. They collaborated to make these Giga Ultra sandals and bring them to the people. So these are highly affordable, very fancy, you know? These are super fancy sandals. You just missed it? Some artists are the Steinway artists and will only play Steinway. They sign exclusive contracts. Musicians are so cool. Musicians are awesome, man. All right, here's a Starbucks. You can feel at home if you want the Starbucks. Whoop, bad robot arm. Okay, is this where the BTS is? I'm gonna take public transport and it's gonna be awkward, but I will take you on, I will show you how to get around the city. We took a bike earlier, but a bike is not the only way. Remember, people don't really want to travel, like walk on the street. They walk on the skywalk. Again, the city is built vertically, which is honestly, when I go to other countries, I don't understand why you wouldn't have this. Look at this. Look. So I was on the road before, right? Look how many people are walking there. You see how many people are walking there? Like 3. This is where everybody walks. Why would you walk on the road when you can walk on a skywalk? It's much more convenient. This is how people travel in Thailand. It makes way more sense because this connects to the BTS and to all the malls and stuff like that. You just connect it directly into the building. So when it's raining or anything, you can still get around because you could just travel up here. Does that make a lot of sense? Doesn't that just make sense to have the thing built vertically? Then you never have to worry about cars, traffic, weather conditions, because this is covered. This is covered here. And I just think it's kind of genius. And like, why don't other cities do that? Give us money to build it? Dude, Thailand can't be that much wealthier than like US cities. Like, you know what I mean? They just invested in this. They're still expanding the BTS all across the city. Every year there's like a new station. Along the main road now. Yeah, well, this is kind of like this is city center. You'll see all sorts of people here. We're living in the future. It feels like that. But that's why when I say I live in Thailand and people are like, yo, what a third world country, that's such a strange mentality to me. Because in my opinion, this is a better city than when I lived in LA or when I lived in New York. Like, this is better. It has everything I want. I don't lose anything by living here and it's just better. You know? Yeah. What is Thailand's main industry? That's where it gets interesting, Brap. The main industry of Thailand is tourism, which is why they want you to move here. Like they encourage people all the time to come here. You can travel to Thailand for a whole month with no visa. You just get a visa on arrival depending on where you're from in the world. And if you actually want to stay here, you can get a visa. But like, why not? Why wouldn't you want to come here? Like the flight itself is expensive, but once you're here, just like I said, there's a few travel tips. Download the app, Grab. You got to download, there's an app, it's called Grab. You can order food from it, you can order taxis from it, etc. And they won't overcharge you, which is nice. But yeah, I actually do think I kind of like these streams because I get hella steps and I've been walking around for like 2 hours now. Amazing. Yo, Mac, are you from Thailand? How do you pay on Grab Taxi? So everything is connected via card or bank account, but if you don't have a Thai bank account, then I think you can use an American account, but if you don't have that, then you pay with cash. Cash is not too bad in Thailand. I went to Laos like last week, and Lao cash is tough because the currency is so weird. Like for example, $1 in Thailand, $1 in Lao is like 22,000. The translation is $1 is 22,000 Lao kip. So when you pay $5, you're actually paying 140,000. That's insane. Like it was really weird to calculate. It's too convenient, right? So Grab is so convenient that you end up using it all the time. Why'd I move to Thailand? Why not? Why not? It's amazing. So you can live in any of these buildings if you wanted to. They're not that pricey. Those are all condo buildings right there. Like those are mostly condos. There's some hotels. You see that one right there? That's a pool on top, I think. Like they have some like amazing, that's a pool up there. That's an infinity pool. That's a pool right there. There's nice building. This is city center. I would say where we are right now is a little bit pricey. You probably wouldn't live here. You would live down here. Let me show you how the city works, okay? So now we're gonna go on public transport. This is gonna be hella awkward. This is gonna be really awkward, by the way, because nobody really talks on the bus. But I'm just gonna use my autism. This is how you weaponize autism. I know the fact that I'm not supposed to talk on the bus, but I'm also just weird enough that I can ignore that social cue and do it anyways. So this is the best way to do it. Here we go. Look at this. This is the map. We are here. This is public transport. It literally spans across the entire city. Yeah, very convenient. We're right there. I'm gonna take you here. We're gonna go 1 or 2 stations. We're gonna go 2 stations here and I'll walk around this area, okay? This is a cool area. This is where the connecting goes here. This is the subway, right? This is the subway. This is the BTS line here, which connects down here. These are all the different public transports. They're super easy to use and very convenient. There is a lot of room to cover here. It's also not that expensive, so it caps out. This from here to here will be like less than $1. If I wanted to go all the way here, that would take me like an hour on the train. An hour on the train would only cost me $2 max. They have capped it. They literally capped it out though. You know what I mean? Because these Thais are gonna be amazed. Yeah, well, we'll see. I gotta get my card out, because remember, you don't really pay with cash here. So you just get your card out, and then you use this. Called like a standard tuk-tuk. It's actually affordable. Really? I did not know they had that. Here we go. Hold up. I'm getting my train card out, which is a little strange because I'm holding this. We're gonna pretend that I'm not live. Here, boom. So I just scan my card and then I'm here. I look which direction I'm going and then I'll go this way. This is gonna be hella awkward. All right, guys, keep me company here. Can you tell I'm a little apprehensive about this? Can I see the card? Yeah. It's like a tap card, exactly. There's no personal information here. You just get this. Yeah? You just get this. Zyle, I can't send it to me on Discord because I won't be able to click on it now. Just be confident. No one's gonna know. Pretty sure people are gonna know. It's not exactly normal to see this in Thailand. I wouldn't call this normal. So this is what you do, is you find your little stop, you wait for the bus to arrive, and then you're here. It's coming. There's a lot of people waiting. It's gonna be kind of busy at this time. So we're just gonna wait here. I know I can see, because I'm actually very culturally respectful. At home, I can be a degenerate. Listen, man, at home, I can be a degenerate. I could wear my fox ears and I could just be like I could just wear my fox ears and be like, guys, I'm a furry. But outside, I feel awkward saying that because everybody just heard me. Wouldn't push through the awkwardness. I'm pretty confident in myself. I like who I am as a person. The thing is, I like who I am. I used to struggle with that a lot, of being like, I thought I had to be like everyone else. So no, Thai people are not exactly accepting. They're very direct. They will just tell you that you're doing something weird. You know? No, Delineus, they are not. No, they're not. No, I wouldn't say so. No, I wouldn't say so. You know, there's a world where, you know, there's an acceptable amount that I can push this, and that is already being pushed. The fact that I'm holding this here, I'm comfortable. It's just I'm gonna want to like not talk in the train, but I'm gonna do it anyways though. Nicer ones than that, yeah. Zyle. Okay, people really have no idea about the quality of life that you can live here. Also, what the hell is that ad? All right, here we go. Ready? I'm gonna show you an ad across the way. I saw it and it caught my eye. I think that's good advertising. I won't read it to you, but if you want to take a look, you can take a look at that. So that's a fun ad. Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna pretend that I'm not Thai. I'm gonna pretend like I'm very white and I'm just like a traveler. And then if anybody asks me a question, I'll just be like, you know, that's a funny ad. Yeah. Yeah, that's so, I don't think people understand exactly the quality of life that you can have here. All right, guys, we're taking the bus. 2 stations. We're taking it 2 stations, so it's coming. No, it's coming here. What is the next sub goal to get next in real life stream with Thai ears on? I don't know. This is a special stream. I don't have any plans to do this again. I have 0 plans to do this again. This is like a special stream. 2 stations. I think you guys realize I'm very culturally respectful, and I don't like making a scene in public. So I'm just kind of here, and we have 2 stations to go. It's the bus. We have 2 stations to go. It's not long. There's only like a few stations. So there's the next station, and then I'm gonna go one more, which I'll ask yes and no. Yeah, ask me yes and no questions. I know, that's one thing, it's very respectful here. It's actually weird that I'm talking. Some people have like very small conversations. Yeah, I know. It's very easy to get around, but it's a different culture. Oh yeah, it's air conditioned, 100%. Yes. Ask me yes or no questions. Go. You have like 3 minutes. Yes or no questions, go, help me out. No, that's weirder. I think I just made it more awkward. It's only 1 more station. Is this Bangkok? Yes. Do you play WoW? Are you gonna play Bear more than Pro Warrior? Yes. Can I borrow 20 baht? You. Tall people friendly. Actually, Soggy, no. I'm 5'11", and I'm pretty close. Thailand is not tall people friendly because the average height here is not a lot. This is the average height here is not that high. So if you're a little taller, you would have to lean forward. Only 1 more station. So for the yesterday, yeah, it was a good attempt. You gonna try the food? I already ate a lot today. I'm gonna get one more thing. Do people ice in their drinks? Yes. It's hot. There's a lot of things that deal with the heat in Thailand. Mostly the fact that everything has AC. Like this here is AC. The green stores? No, I won't do that. Not on stream. I'm gonna walk along the street here and I'll show you more like a culture without malls. I'll show you. We're already here, we made it. They'll think you're on a video call. With that, yes I do. All the time. All the time, Dirty Dad. Yeah, it's also because it's my specialty and it's the thing I've been training in for a long time, so I oftentimes see people with that. No. Do hot drinks exist? Yes. But honestly, not that many. Thank you, Bronny. I do appreciate it. It's a little awkward for me. It's different, but I really wanted to do this. This is like a special thing. I've been planning to do this for a long time. But I just like took the lead today. Okay, we're here. Doing great. Thank you. Actually, it's very not tall people friendly. You have a hard time getting into taxis, and you could take this like it's fine. You know what I mean? I'm using the gimbal. Again, why are people fit here? Listen, why are people fit here? One of the reasons I swear that people are just in general healthier is that when I get off public transport, there is an elevator if you have a mobility restriction. But like Delineus, it would be hard, you know what I mean? Rural Thailand, I'm not gonna lie, you guys would have to pay for my trip to rural Thailand. I don't travel, like I don't go to other places in Thailand very much, so you would have to pay for me. All right, I'm in a relatively sus area of town, but basically now I am in Sukhumvit. Yeah, so now I'm in Sukhumvit, and I'm just gonna walk along the street, and I will show you some of Thailand. You will potentially see some things that are a little bit more stereotypical. Okay, but I think that what you just saw was like a day trip. If you were traveling here, you would probably engage with, you would go to MBK, Siam, Central. That's one area of town. You just walk around there. That could be a day in Thailand. That could be like a morning or an afternoon, right? But what's gonna happen next is I'm gonna show you, this is now Sukhumvit. We're gonna go to Nana, Asok, and Prampong. We're gonna walk around for a bit. This is a special stream, okay? This is not normal. I don't think I will do this that much. Is there homeless people in Thailand? Not very many. Compared, I grew up in LA where there are homeless people. Remember, we just tap the card and we're through. Not very many. Interestingly enough, no. Like, yes, there are some, but I grew up in LA where there's homeless people everywhere. So this is quite different than that. Very different. That was the BTS. We made it through. We made it through. I want to get myself a little drink, so I'm going to buy myself a chocolate milk because that's what I want. So I'm going to buy myself a chocolate milk and have some salt. You can see my lips? That's I'm dehydrated. See that? Yeah, that means I'm dehydrated. Gotta get some chocolate milk. Oh, call chocolate milk then. Chai cup. So we're just gonna buy a little chocolate milk. And once again, if we're gonna pay, what can we pay with? Take my card, tap it. Tap it on my cup. So these products are actually thing here though. Okay, thank you. I'm going to have to get this out. I'm gonna put this down for a second. So I'm gonna, this gimbal thing has a little tripod. Oh, I disabled it. Hold up, wait. Bear with me guys. I'm gonna walk around the street in a second. One second. Because you guys know what time it is. If I'm dehydrated, what do I need to do? You guys know me well enough. You should know me at this point. What do I need? I bring it with me. What do I need? I can't just drink water. I have to bring, this is the sketchiest thing you will ever see me do. There's no one else in this shop. You will never see me do this. This is the sketchiest shit you have ever seen in your life. You know, and I know, this is just salt. This is just salt, okay? I have to take some salt, okay? I carry with me salt pills. It just looks super, super sketchy. This is the most sketchy thing that I have ever done in my life. I just can't, they're salt pills, you know and I know that they're just sodium. They're literal salt pills, okay? That's all that's happening here. I just want to really clarify. Sorry, be a little lower. I just need to drink my chocolate milk and get my salt, okay? This is what I need. I've been sweating, I've been walking around here though. Well, where else would I carry them? I have pockets, I don't have like a man purse with me. So I have to carry them somewhere. Look, I need salt, okay? That is good chocolate milk. Amazing. Okay. Yeah, so it's a little awkward that I just carry with me a bag of white medicine. But it is what it is. Okay, all good. I'm gonna zip up my pocket. I would say that we're walking through, here we go. Yes. Oh, hold up, we gotta reset the gimbal, 1 second. Hold up. This robotic arm is so crazy, dude. Thank you. Couple more. Okay, done. Now that guy, he was looking at me. To be fair, the area of town that I'm currently in, that was fairly normal, I think. Yep, We did it. We made it through. I've got my salt. We went on public transportation. The awkwardness is now over. Now we're back to showing you Thailand. Okay? This is how you take care of yourself. If you have a hydration issue, if you ever know you get dehydrated easily, Thailand's a hard place to travel, man. Thailand's not easy. It's hot, it's humid. You can see that I'm sweating. It's okay, but you have to plan accordingly. You gotta plan accordingly. So I know that I need to bring my salt with me, and I should carry water. Instead of water, I'm using chocolate milk, but ignore that for today. I also know that when I get home, I have my electrolytes, and here we go. Now this is a street in Thailand. This is a pretty common road. There are a bunch of like nightclubs and stuff. I'm debating on how much I want to show you. So basically, 7-Eleven. Are drugs yes. Well, not as problematic, but like it exists, you know. Okay, so hey, there's some cool knives there, but we're gonna ignore the knives for now. Here we go. So you flush. Yeah, it's a hot country. Okay, every single street corner, they will have a 7-Eleven. This is amazing. It's one of the best things about Thailand. That's a 7-Eleven. They have this literally everywhere. In fact, normally you can stand, look at one 7-Eleven, and there's another 7-Eleven right there. So I can stand in one 7-Eleven, and I will see another 7-Eleven. Like, it's actually so easy to find 7-Elevens. Let me show you why. There are like literally hundreds of thousands of 7-Elevens in Thailand. You will see so many, okay? Now we're in a road, so this is not a mall area, this is not a nice area of town necessarily. Here we go. Listen, so 7-Eleven here just has everything you want. So I would get, this is my favorite thing, I just get my milk. That's my milk that I like. There are ice cream, but you just get whatever you need here. Every 7-Eleven sells electrolytes. Here, see? Every 7-Eleven, Asian countries, very common. Every 7-Eleven has electrolytes. So if you are here and you're sweating a lot and you're not used to sweating so much, electrolytes. These are all oral rehydration salts. These are literal electrolytes, and every single convenience store has them in Thailand because it is actually that hot here. It is literally that hot in Thailand, where you have to be aware that you will need this, yeah? Yes, actually there's also like skincare products, etc., etc. So I'm gonna take you down. I happen to know where we are right now because I used to have a client that lives down here. So I used to be here though. Okay, so here we go. What's up, Mer? So this is a street in Thailand. This is a nightlife street. Where we are right now, this is a nightlife street, so it won't be very active right now, okay? It won't be very active at the moment. What we have here is a tailor shop. We have a tailor shop, and then also I'm about to pass by some massage places. These are legit massage places. And here we go. You remember what I talk about? Fruit vendor. Any of this, 20 baht. This is all 20 baht. That's papaya, watermelon, pineapple, etc., 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 yeah? So like, you can get any of this, about 20 baht. I need my come. I'm just showing you. I'm not gonna eat them right now, but basically fresh fruit. There are fresh fruit carts everywhere. Everywhere, yeah. These are massage shops. Why is there guava so green? I don't know, it's just guava here. So these are massage shops. They're not gonna offer it to me because I'm clearly streaming. I've seen fresh papaya before. So these are all massage shops. These are a little bit more expensive than they would be otherwise, but otherwise it's basically like $10 for a massage if you want. Any of these people here? And as we continue on, this is Soy 11. So Soy 11 has a reputation. It's not a red light district. There is a red light district near here. I will not take you there. I will not take you there. I mean, I could, it's walking distance, I know where it is. But I will not take you there, Specky. This is not red light, this is just a place with clubs, live music, bars. This is like a hangout spot, you know what I mean? Now, I've never been. But this street here, you will get offered, especially though, listen, what's gonna happen is I'm white and I'm clearly traveling, I'm a foreigner. I definitely don't look this though. Will I take us there with Kickstream? No, it's not my place. I don't think you're allowed to film in places like that anyways though. So look, there was one fruit stand, another fruit stand. See? Other fruit stand. Same fruits, this is Thailand fruits here, guava and stuff like this. Yeah, there we go. Fruit stands everywhere. I would say that where I'm at right now, the longer I walk down this road, the more we're gonna find disgruntled folk There's gonna be dispensaries down here. There's gonna be more nightlife, more clubs. There's actually one rooftop bar up there. I like that rooftop bar because there's a place to lay down. It was a safe place that I found a long time ago. But when I was there last time, there was a woman who was high on meth and she slapped me across the face. So I haven't been back there since, but that did happen with rings too. Like this. She did it twice. But that's a story for another time. So basically we go back down here. I'll take you along the road because I want to walk toward Terminal 21. Yeah. Oh, I don't get plussed about things like that. I'm very unplussable, so when people do stuff like that, I'm just like, what? Like, I'm pretty tough. So she did it, and I was just like, what? Yeah. I was like, hold on. Yeah. I don't think she meant, it was an accident, apparently. So I was told the next day. That it was an accident, but it didn't seem like an accident because her hand directly connected with my face. So that didn't seem like an accident, though, you know? I weigh Old Delineus. Yeah. I feel like it would have to be, it is a tough city to be very heavy set in. I would say that, okay? So I think that Thailand is not an easy place to be a very heavy person because I would say, basically, as a white person walking through this area of town, there are going to be people who try to sell me stuff. Just say no. If anybody approaches you on the street in Thailand trying to sell you something, they are scamming you. Say no, every time. This is a general rule. If you are a white person here, you say no, every time. Cool? This is a relative after dark soy, but it is the middle of the day. So guess what? One of the interesting things, and one of the reasons, what if they're cute? Do I say yes? They won't be cute, no worries, okay? You won't have to worry about that sort. One of the reasons that Thailand has such a reputation is that the way the red light districts exist here, they do exist, I'll acknowledge it. The way that they exist is that they are next to the main road. They're not far away. Like, basically, the way that Thailand is structured is like this. This is the main road, okay? This is Sukhumvit Road. It stretches down miles and miles and miles because that's the BTS, that's where the train goes. This will stretch infinitely. We were all the way over there. We were just down this way, 5 stations, Siam was that way, okay? So as I walk down this road, what you're gonna notice is this. All right, here's where it gets interesting. There are sois. This is the main road. Each of the main roads split into side roads. Depending on what you're looking for, it's down a side road, right? Yeah, this road goes, I think it goes across all of Thailand, okay? So, each one of these soys, you have to know. That was soy 11, this is soy 13, there's soy 15, 16, 20, 25, 100, 150. It just, the city is built on a grid, yeah? It's built on a grid. But also, you'll have really nice things like this is the Hyatt Regency Hotel. Look at this. There's a water fountain behind me. It looks pretty nice, yeah? You see how nice this looks? One thing I find very interesting about Thailand is that this will just be next to this. The imagery doesn't matter to them. This nice thing will be next to the other not nice thing. That just happens. Like, they don't care so much about aesthetics. So this is a sports bar here, actually. Fall in the fountain, do it. I'm not following the fountain. This is a sports bar. Look, rugby. I don't really know why people watch rugby. As far as I know, it's just because there are big thighs, strong men in short shorts. That's like 90% of the reason that people watch rugby, as far as I know. I'm not 100% sure about that, but it's basically just for the thighs and the butts. I don't really understand why else you would watch it. I think that's fair as well, actually, to be fair. I understand. Where we're at right now is not where you would be if you came to the city, I think. The full count route. I mean, it's a special stream today. I feel like I might as well show you arounds because I don't know when I'm going to do this again. This is a very abnormal thing for me. But I just want to walk around the city. The city is infinite. I can't walk through the whole city. It would take me, you know. That happened to me yesterday, didn't it? Wasn't I doing a dungeon yesterday and I somehow had 99.9% count? That happened yesterday, didn't it? When did they establish a city as a more engineered planned city? Oh, Kitty, when did they start this though? Kitty, when do you think they started Bangkok? Like, you see the buildings behind me? They're massive. Like, the skyline is never empty here. you can see as I'm walking down the road, you see these gigantic buildings. They're 40, 50 stories. So it's very well laid out, and I feel like they've grown it from the city center. So this used to be the center of town. Now it's stretched because the BTS was established, which is the easiest way to travel along the city. Here's a massage shop here. It's a legit massage shop. This one is on the road away from city center. So this should be about $10 for a massage. If I wanted one, this would be about 10 bucks for a massage. Yeah, something like this. There's a massage shop behind me. The people sit outside. This is a silk shop. You can find stuff like this in Thailand. What city is this? Bangkok. My husband's dad is a city planner engineer in Vietnam. I really think that this is the best laid out city I've ever been to. Genuinely. Oh. This is the best laid out city I've ever been to. I've never been to a city better than this. It's just like, it's so built. It's just so good. Also, here's a Burger King. I don't know if you want Burger King, but this is a Burger King. Massage in my area is like 100, 200 an hour. Yeah, no, so if you want massages here, they're the easiest, they're so affordable, and they're everywhere. Basically, every block is gonna have a massage shop. You can get a foot massage for about $10 for an hour, or you could get a Thai massage for like $12. I prefer, and I know it has a weird reputation, but it doesn't. Listen, you can get an oil massage. Oil massages are an experience that I would highly recommend. If you ever come to Thailand, take the leap and do it. It's a little awkward because you are undressed, but people don't really care. They're not actually weird. There are weird places and you avoid those places, but the actual oil massages are just normal. They're just very relaxing. I fall asleep every time. Every time I get an oil massage, I literally just fall asleep. And then you shower there. It's like a whole thing. They're not weird. Pittsburgh, well actually to be fair, you do have to avoid the weird places, to be fair actually. So this is a pharmacy, this is Boots Pharmacy, but as we're walking down the road here, it's just the road, this is the road. Yeah, there's gonna be some traffic because we're in the main part of the city. Main road, very thing here though, yeah? You have to do the good one. So, I don't think you have to do the good one, but you can. And look, these are all the lobsters. I fucking love lobsters, I think they're really cute. These ones, they're gonna get eaten. They're little shrimps and lobsters and stuff. I just think they're super cute. I don't know why. I've always liked the little lobster tanks and stuff like that, the little shrimp tanks at restaurants. Okay, so we are now at a little place here. There's a Tops, a grocery store and stuff like this though. Soy, okay, so remember how I said the city is built on a grid? Main Street, this is Soy 17. This is 17, okay? 17. Every Soy is a street. This is the main road. Now here's the best way to understand it. If I tell you, hey, let's meet up at Soy 17, you don't have to know where that is. You just know that Soy 17 is between 15 and 20. So you can understand where it is and find your way. I get lost in countries. I'm very bad at directions. I can't remember stuff, but I understand how to navigate. The other day, I mean, it was yesterday, Kitty was like, yo, there's a trivia night at a bar at Soy 13. And I was like, okay, I know where that is. I've never been there. I've never actually been there before ever, but I knew where it was because Soy 13 is between that one and that one. It's very nice that it's built on a grid. I find that to be very, very nice. Do I speak Thai? I don't speak Thai very well. I wish I spoke Thai better. It's something that I wish I had invested more time into, and I think that as I continue to live here, because I will live here for a long time. I'll live here for 10, 20 years. You know, I don't want to be one of those white guys that just lives here forever but can't speak Thai. So I will practice. Yak rian. I want to learn more. I want to improve my Thai. You know what I mean? But it sounds like you speak it well to my ears. That's because you don't speak Thai. When I speak Thai, I sound like I'm an American cowboy because it's a tonal language. Thai is like this. Ma, 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 ma. That's Thai. Each of those is a different word. One of them means horse. One of them means mom. One of them means come here. One of them means dog. They're not similar at all, okay? It's tough. So Thai is a tonal language and I'm tone deaf, which is not a good combination. It gets me into a lot of trouble. Like for example, for me to say, you just walk across the road here by the way, you just look, have your head on a swivel. But basically, if I want to say I'm sorry, then it's very similar to can I fart. The sound is khotod, which is the exact same as khotod, which is the exact same. They sound exactly the same, but one of them is I'm sorry, and one of them is can I fart, please. You're asking respectfully if you can fart. And it's like, dude, I'm so scared about saying I'm sorry in public. How are you staying there? For my visa situation, I kind of just don't want to tell you, but you can get a visa here. I feel like that's very personal and I don't want to share with you exactly my visa. I was on a marriage visa because I was married here to a Thai woman, but I have since swapped it. You can get a visa here if you pay. Can I? Absolutely. So let it rip. Here in Florida today was 113 degrees, Fahrenheit, 50% humidity. Yes, it does, but with more humidity. The weather is not why you move here. All right, we're in Terminal 21 now. If you Google what to do in Thailand, you will definitely find Terminal 21. Yeah? Yes, I had to swap it, obviously, because if I'm not legally married, then I cannot. Yeah. Okay, so I see there's a Demon Slayer movie out, and I kind of want to watch it, but we'll do that later. Wait, the Demon Slayer movie's out? No, this is the old one. I was about to say, that's Troll. Oh, okay. So here's Terminal 21. How do I explain Terminal 21, Kitty? What is the thing I show people? Help me out. What do I show people in Terminal? Because I'm here, right? Exactly. So I'm in Terminal now, but what do I show people in Terminal? I'm a little confused. People like to come here. I know this is a popular tourist destination, but I'm not sure why. The food court? What is it about Terminal that people want to see? It's a mall with a different theme on each floor. September 12th. Oh, it's soon. Yeah, it's soon. That show is hype. Did you meet Kitty in real life? Yeah, I know Kitty in real life. She's been on stream before. I've known Kitty for like 6.5 years. Mini Ali. Okay. I've known Kitty for a long time. Yeah. Kitty, I mean, I met her like way when I first got here. Okay, this is Terminal 21. You ready? We've got up here now. I'll show you. This is a mall in Thailand. Here we go. They have a Japanese store. Okay, I'll show. Look. This is Terminal 21. Big ass escalators. So we're gonna go to Istanbul, apparently. This is how it's done here. Each floor is a different theme in a different country. So this is a mall. It's a very nice hangout spot. A lot of people will say, hey, you want to meet up at Terminal? This is the thing, you know what I mean? Right? So this is basically, this is the whole thing. This is a backup. This is what people do. If they want to hang out, you say, you want to meet at CM, you want to meet at Terminal, etc., etc. What's the second best province if Bangkok is number one? That's a personal preference. There are some people who like, for example, Chiang Mai, which is very down to earth, kind of rural, very chill city, very quiet, no high rises, very peaceful life. A lot of expats live up there. That's up north quite a bit, 8 hours up north. There are some people who like the south, which is more like beaches, less mountains, little bit more touristy. Chiang Mai is kind of still Thai, but there are places, I mean, there are some people who really like Pattaya. That is where the Lazy Peon lives in Pattaya. He made that video. He lives in the nature part of Pattaya, but Pattaya also has a reputation for having a bunch of red light districts. So if that's not your thing, don't go there. I've never been personally. All right, here we go. We're on the first floor. What is the theme of this floor? What's the theme here? Welcome to Istanbul City. I don't know if this is going to be Istanbul here. Here we go. So if we walk down here, there's going to be some cool stalls and stuff like this. I'm not sure exactly how the themes work here, but this is Terminal. A lot of people would want to come here, I think. So there are some cute little kind of cheek stalls. Some of them are big brands, some of them are smaller. I think that Terminal is a lot of like individual brands that are kind of like little Thai brands that like to sell their stuff in like small shops. You hear crying children because that's what children do, they cry. And we can smell lemongrass, I suppose. Oh, I would take you to the bathroom here, except that it's a little weird. Technically speaking, the bathrooms here are super nice. I kind of wish I could show you, but I think it'd be super awkward if I just walked into a bathroom with this. I don't think that's acceptable. I'm pretty sure that breaks a whole bunch of laws. The thing is that the bathrooms in Terminal are like, they're really nice. They're like the nicest bathrooms ever. I kind of want to take you to the bathroom. This is obviously a great store. It's called Lush. You can buy bath bombs and stuff. They're a little pricey, but there's a horse. I don't understand luxury. I'm not sure. You'll probably pick up if you've been watching this stream, you will definitely understand that I do not understand luxury. Look how cool these are. You can buy an ET bath bomb. Look at this. You can just casually buy an ET bath bomb. Like, what is this? That looks like something I would eat. You could eat that, but it's also very expensive. That's like $15 for a bath bomb. Yeah. They're kind of cool. Boot me gently. Jab the mic up. Oh shit, I can touch these? Oh my god. Yes. Yes. I like it when things jiggle. Woo! Woo! Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh. Oh. He's trying to offer me them now, but I kind of just want to touch the big ones. I am now happy. Oh yeah, it smells really nice. It smells very nice for sure. Couple more. That smells awesome. Okay, I got distracted by the cool bouncy things. So we will go up to San Francisco City Street now. Remember, every mall is built vertically. So as we explore the mall, it's going to be very high up. If you are afraid of heights, this can actually be a small issue because you will just casually be on an escalator like way up there. My favorite place of terminal is the top floor. Lush is big in the US. Very expensive though. Like keep in mind, $15 in Thailand goes a long way. It's also why when I stream, when people sub to stream, for you it's $5. For me, it's dinner. Like I make 50% of that, so I make $2.50. That's dinner. Like that's how much my dinner costs here. So it like money goes a lot farther, and it's also why I can do streaming a lot more and take it more seriously, because if I was in LA, I would have to make so much more money from stream for it to be worth it, right? Like that would be a whole thing. It would be a real problem. I'd have to make X amount of money just to pay rent. But if I'm in Thailand, that money is it goes a lot further. So that's a really cool thing about streaming is like, hey, I made $50. Sweet. Like that's good. But in America, that's like not that much, right? Like that just doesn't go that far. That's like one Uber ride. But in Thailand, that actually helps support me. So I think that's super cool. We cannot stream for that much longer because my phone battery is at 20%. I figured that my phone battery would be the ultimate limiting factor for stream today. That's okay. But I want to show you a little bit more of Terminal 21 at least. Kitty, is there anything else I should share about Terminal 21? I feel like I should walk to M-Sphere. I think M-Sphere is so much cooler, personally speaking, but I want to drink. I love the stream. Cool. Can I ask you a question? You have a fantastic Twitch name. I'm just going to rip it. Who the fuck are you? That's an amazing name, okay? Because I have to say that now. And that's just like the best possible name you could have on Twitch, because every time I say it, I just sound like an aggressive person, all right? That's amazing. I can just casually be like, who the fuck are you? Can I ask you a question? Are you from my WoW streams, or are you joining today literally because I'm traveling and showing off Thailand? Yep. So this used to have an arcade here, but now they replaced the arcade up here. There used to be a little arcade with Time Crisis, you know? Show the park. Ooh, yeah, I would show Benja Kitty. That would be a good one. This is a movie theater up here. So this is a movie theater, and I'm kind of hoping I could get a drink at some point, though. You want to visit Thailand? You should. It's so amazing, man. This country is just so great. This is a movie theater, and also all the phone stores. So my phone is this. If I want to pay for my phone bill, it's like $15. But keep in mind, I've been streaming on data this whole time. Like my phone is amazingly sturdy. Connection for internet, massively amazing. Great connection here, infinite data, and I pay $15 a month. It's $15 a month for infinite data plus fast speeds. Like I'm streaming on that, and I've been streaming on it the whole time, and I don't worry about the connection. Anywhere in Thailand will have it. Look how cool the restrooms are. I really want to take you into the bathroom, I just can't. Look, they're all themed. All the bathrooms are themed in Terminal, and I just think that's so cool. I use AIS. You can use True as well. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. This is a bathroom. It would be highly illegal for me to take you in there. I cannot do that. We will leave now. But yeah, so this is a movie theater. If you want to watch a movie with your friends, you can go into a movie theater here. Fast Extreme keeps signals inside buildings. Can't give us radios that work inside buildings. Is that actually a thing screeching? Yeah, internet connections are weird, huh? All right, so I want sugar. I want a drink, and then I'll take you around. With the last bit of my phone battery, I will take you around. There's a guy, he has cane. He's using a mobility aid. I do think that it's hard. You can see how much walking there is. You can see how when you get around the city, you can take taxis and you can get around, but it is harder if you are disabled and if you have any sort of physical limitation. It can be difficult to travel here. I don't think that Thailand is very friendly to those who are very, very heavy set, those who have a hard time walking or getting around. I think that Thailand is not an ideal travel destination, but aside from that, really, the city is just very convenient. You can order everything you want to your door in 10 minutes. You know, like 30 minutes, you can get all your groceries delivered. You can get food delivered from Grab. You just need the app. You just need to understand when you get here, there are a few apps you download instantly. Don't wait. You just download it. You guys want to see the food court here? I showed you already what food courts look like, but if you want lunch and you don't want to go to a nice restaurant and pay $5, let's say that you only want to pay $1 for a meal, you just go over here. And this is it. This is all you need. Ooh, chacha meal. Okay, great. I found my tea as well. And a few times I've either needed urgent, really, and like signals are that bad. That sucks. That line is too long. They also have a Cold Stone here, and I remember Cold Stone from America. It's great. I do think it's amazing to travel to Thailand, though. There's just so much here. I do want to show you the park. I think that'd be really cool. What's this? Is this Camu? Okay. I like Camu. Camu's good. There's Cold Stone. Cold Stone ice cream, cannabis. Very good. Very good, to be honest. All right, Camu. Nice. Cold Stone's really good, yeah. Check out the arcade, though. Yeah, there was a little arcade here, though. Ah. So what should I get? Should I get something new? I'm down to try something new right now. Instead of Thai tea, I want to get... Okay, matcha or chocolate? Wait, matcha or chocolate? Wait, make a decision for me. Do I want to try a matcha drink? Both of them I'm going to have extra sweet. Do I want to try matcha or chocolate? Matcha? That's the one question I have. Everybody likes matcha. I don't even know what it tastes like. Fine. Everybody says matcha. Great, okay. Call matcha yen. ปกติครับ แต่ว่า1 มัก
หวานน้อยนะ
1 มัก
อ๋อหวานมาก
ใช่ครับ
ML ดีค่ะ
M ก็ได้ครับ It's an acquired taste. Well, if I just put enough sugar in it, it should be fine. So that transaction there, they always
มัทฉะนมนะคะ
ใช่ครับ
ไซส์ M หวานปกติเลยนะคะ
ครับ
80 บาทค่ะ
Okay. So this is $2, and I'm getting a matcha drink, I guess. Not a fan of matcha. It's always been bitter to me. You just need to put more sugar. And again, if we need to pay for something, we can just use our card. Grab it that night. Although, hold up. Because I'm holding this phone here, I have to reach into my pocket a second. Actually, so your order is 100% sugar. I actually asked for more than 100% sugar, I'm not gonna lie, because I like sugar. When they look at me, I think they see fitness, and sometimes they think like, oh, huh? I feel like they think that I want it like low sugar. They always ask me, they're like, "Wan noi ma?" I'm like, no, like please, the most sugar you could possibly put into this drink. I want it injected directly into my veins. I'm walking around, I'm burning calories. I need to replenish the calories today. Listen, if I could, I would take glucose and inject it directly into my veins, but that's super bad for you, and don't do that, right? Screeching is here, and he's an EMT. Screeching. How bad would it be if I actually injected glucose directly into my veins? Bad idea. But what I could do is at least consume it and get it into my bloodstream. That's the goal. So I guess we'll try matcha. I can try drinks. Remember, drinks are the one thing I can try. Unfortunately, I have food allergies, so I can't eat the food here. Next time I do an in real life stream, if I do, I don't know when, I have no plans for it, but if I did an in real life stream, what I would do is I will invite Kitty, and I will get Kitty food. I will order her whatever she wants, and she will eat for you. It'll be a mukbang stream, except that she'll eat everything. Yeah? She will eat everything, and I will get it for her. How does that sound? Kitty has to volunteer for this, but I think that would be my plan. Because I can't, though. Yeah, it'll just be a day where you'll have to take one for the team, and unfortunately, you'll just have to eat everything that people want you to eat. They'll be like, oh, what's this? You know? You won't taste it, which is the fun bit. Fair. That's going to be the best day. It does sound like it's a pretty good day, huh? Yeah. I'm glad that you guys are interesting. Honestly, I'm glad. I hope that this has been an interesting stream at the very least. I didn't know how it would go. I got the microphone. I hope it's been working okay. I got the gimbal. I've been holding it. It's actually, I like this because I'm getting like hella steps in. And normally I play World of Warcraft, so I sit down in a chair for like, 10 hours, etc. So I think this is probably good for me too. Like, I think this is actually good for me. All right, let's try this matcha drink. I'm a little bit hesitant. I'm skeptical. Drop them. I'm a little skeptical here. I'm willing to try it though. I'm willing to try it. We're fantastic. It's bad on the taxi bike with fast speeds. Yeah, so I think I would show you a bike because I think it's really cool. That wasn't fast speeds. That was slow speed. There are bikes that will go 80 kilometers an hour, which is great. Cool. But this is, the funny thing is, now you guys understand exactly how, you know what I mean? Listen, now you understand how introverted I really am. Because I live here. I live here and I stay home every day to play World of Warcraft. And I almost never go outside. I'm debating right now. Listen. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm actually not entirely against matcha, but I would say that like a good chocolate or Thai tea would be huge. What's up, Logic? Hi, Logic. I haven't seen you in forever. Hope it's going well. Hope you're good, enjoying the game and such. Yo, what's up, Chubb? Yeah, I'm here. My phone's at 17%, so realistically, we got another 20 minutes to stream, 30 minutes to stream, and then I'll go there. Does it smell like freshly cut grass? No, I don't think so. It just, I wish they put more sugar. I feel like they didn't take me seriously. Okay, I'm gonna show you the food court at Terminal 21, and then I'm gonna go over to the park. I'm gonna show you a park here, and here we go though. It just, yeah, so I'm actually a super respectful person. Like, I'm very respectful. I don't like causing scenes in public. I'm like weird. When I speak Thai, I do it in like, it would be as if I spoke English in a manner which befits a sort of perspective. Like, I talk like that because I want to be I'm like uber respectful of the culture. It's very important to me that I honor and respect living here, right? So this is, yeah, this one is a cheap food court, and I'll show you. You can buy this, you know what I mean? The audio just cut out. Did it? Did the audio just cut out? Because I have another microphone. Good. No, it did not? Okay. I think I was actually just talking in professional English. Listen, my stream is not used to me speaking professional English. It's used to me calling myself a furry. So this is a food court here. What is it that you want? What is it that you want to see? What food, if you were coming to Thailand, what food would you want to try? That's the question. Here, we look. This is a food court. All of this is $1. Yeah, this is basically $1. So this is some different soups. There's some different soups. This is the mango sticky rice deli. Here we go. So this is mango sticky rice. Basically, you don't just have regular mango. You get to choose your toppings. You get to choose your toppings with mango sticky rice. That is a fruit which you never want to smell ever. You don't want to smell that. Trust me. Okay, so let's look around. These are some different noodles here. That's a blood jelly. Yes. Blood jelly is just, well, it is what it is literally that. It's people like it here. This is my favorite meal. If I ever ate at a food court, this is what I would eat, to be honest. I like just chicken and rice, to be honest. I just want the mango sticky rice. So that's $1. This is all about $1 or $2. It looks like to me, yeah, about $1. This is $29.39 baht, so it's $1 for each dish. And if we take a look at what people are getting, then so that basically is like a dish that's like rice and chicken. You get to pick your sauces here, choose your sweetness and spice level, like this. This is a food court. If you're just here somewhere, you can eat whatever it is you want. They're gonna have all sorts of stuff. I would argue most of the food here is pretty healthy. Like there are different like soups and salads, but mostly it's meat, vegetables, and rice. You know, there's not a lot of fast food in a food court like this. They actually cook. Like one of the things is, right, like this is not pre-prepared. This is not pre-prepared. They actually cook. So if you order something here, there's a guy in the back and he just whips it up. I think it's important. I don't know whose this is, but we're gonna take a look at it. Yeah. So noodle dish with eggs and stuff like this stuff, you know? But this is $1. So if you want lunch here or something, it's just $1. And you can find anything though. Yeah, I mean, why not? But so Thai food in other countries, I swear, is not really Thai food. I don't know if you know what I mean by that, but like I swear Thai food in other countries is not Thai food. This is just going to be a bunch of different dishes. There's glass noodles with vegetables. All the sauces here are amazing. But again, all of this is going to be basically $1. If you guys are going to eat Thai food, what would you eat? What would you eat? So that's a food court. And then people will sit. You can see it's kind of busy. So people will sit here. But what I want to do is I want to take you across the road now. Yeah? So people will sit in the food court and eat their lunch. Okay. Now, we're on a little bit of a time crunch because my phone's at 15%. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take you across the road and I'm going to show you another hangout spot. I feel like we covered quite a lot. There's a bunch of little tips that I have for you. If, for example, you want to get massages in Thailand, don't get them at a mall. Mall massages are always overpriced. You want to get them on the road. Find a little road massage place to get a foot massage. Foot massages are pretty equal along the road. Like, they're going to be good quality, kind of no matter where. There are occasionally bad ones, but most of the time, the average Thai massage is better than the average American massage, which is 10 times the price. Like, you pay $100 for a massage in America, but you can pay $10 here and get a better quality massage. It's kind of insane, you know? No. There are outlets if you want. These are grilled bananas. They're very good. It's actually one of my favorite snacks. They have grilled banana and grilled sweet potato. Very nice. This, by the way, is 30 cents. 30 cents, pretty solid. All right, let's go back down. So let me find the escalator that I'm looking for. It's gonna be right there. Let's go. You normally bring a charger. Obviously, my phone is dying because, well, you know, my phone is dying because I'm streaming, live streaming. And I didn't bring a charger with me. I kind of figured I would just go until my phone died. So we'll see. You can, yeah, normally you can bring a power bank. I did not. I didn't really plan on it today, but that's good. Ooh, this ice cream looks kind of good, but I'm not gonna get it right now. 1 second. No battery pack? No. Call napkinได้ไหมครับ Call comingได้ไหม I'm just gonna snag a napkin real fast because I am congested. How long did an iPhone 16 stream? I mean, I guess about 3 hours, huh? 3 hours on a full battery? Something like that? I'm blowing my nose. 1 second. Ignore the audio for a second. Okay. It seems like it's about 3 hours, like a little over 3 hours, give or take the answer to that question. Okay, we're back. Okay, onwards and upwards. 14%. Nose blowing ASMR stream when? Never. Never. If you would like an ASMR stream, I will guide you to the meditation of bubble tea. Bubble tea is delicious. And that will be another day. I'm pretty sure, like, I feel like there can't be that many new people from stream. I don't think travel streams are that popular. I mean, I could be wrong. Like I said, I asked earlier in Dark, you said that you were from, like, you came because it's a Thailand stream. I mean, Spec Tips, can I ask you a question? Are there really people here because I'm doing, I feel like everybody here is that they knew me from World of Warcraft streams. I feel like there can't be a lot of new people here. I don't think so. But this stream, this is not a content stream. Like, I'm not doing this to grow my channel. This isn't like, do you know what I mean? I'm doing this because I live in this country. I'm so passionate about it. It's such an amazing place to be and nobody knows anything about it. It's so weird to me that people still have this idea that Thailand is not developed. It's like a third world country. It's like, what about today has shown that? Like, let me ask you, of all the things you've seen today, is there anything like you're like, nah, my channel, you know, my city has better things? Like, what does your city have that this doesn't? So like, oh, Dark, but I'm new at streaming. I'm not like a popular streamer. I feel like I'm just a little old to woo. I mean, I've been streaming for like a year now. I've been streaming for like a year, and stream's going really well, and that's super cool. But obviously, I'm like a gamer. I'm an introvert. I stay at home and I like to play World of Warcraft. So this is a whole new thing. This is an entirely separate thing. I'm putting myself out there, but it's important to me, so I'll do it. I'm the sort of person where I'll put effort in if it's important. If it's not important, like I don't like wasting my energy. It takes energy for me to do things. But if it's important to somebody that I care about, and if it's important to something that I care about, I will put the effort in, no problem. I have the skills. It's draining. Like I'm gonna be really tired when I get home today, but that's okay because this is worth it for me. Does that make sense? Like that's how I am as a person. I don't mind putting effort in when it's necessary, and I feel like showing Thailand and letting people know how amazing this country is worth it. Like that's something that is very valuable, you know? I find that to have a lot of value in it. Just like, you know, yeah, but that's okay because I have the energy. Like I'm a lot stronger and a lot more durable than I used to be. I used to be weak. I know, and a lot of people imagine something different, Mer. Do you know what I mean? Like a lot of people think they have this weird opinion that it's like a village. It's like, this isn't a village, it's a grid-based, metropolitan, highly established, super efficient city. Do you know? Can I message you on yeah. So by the way, Discord should be pinned. I don't know if it is. I asked Soap earlier. Maybe he did, or I don't know. If Discord is not pinned, if you just do exclamation Discord, then you'll find it. And if you have any questions, like I can't respond to them here, but you can just join Discord and find it. And I'll show you after. I should be able to get there. Okay, great. So I have 12% phone battery. If we don't make it, we don't make it, but I'm gonna try. It's me, Naya. I know, Spooks. I know who you are, Naya. I know. So we're gonna go out. I'm gonna walk toward the park. So let's go down one. Let me go here. I'm gonna walk toward Prompong and see if I can get there in time. Run! Oh man, I don't wanna run. We're back to the city. If you haven't seen it, traffic here is pretty bad. That's why people take bikes. Because bikes will weave in and out of traffic. I mean, I could take a bike to the park, technically. It's like a 5-minute walk. I feel like I can get there. I walk real fast. I'll play some John Wick music and I'll just own it. We went on I can't believe I went on the BTS today. That's the more surprising thing, is that I was able to just, I full sent the BTS. I thought that was funny. But yeah, also Bangkok, it's a mixing pot. Where I've been, these are city centers, so I feel like you're gonna see a lot more foreigners. There are places where there won't be a lot of foreigners, there won't be a lot of different nationalities, and otherwise we're good. There's also some underdeveloped space, like this is a whole plot of land I'm just noticing here. Of course you have graffiti in every city. I actually quite like the graffiti here. I think it's always awesome, look. I actually think that's super cool. I wish that I had the art skills to graffiti. I think that'd be so cool. Imagine having a spray can and being like, wah, with like a backwards cap, and you have like your cool little kicks on, and you're just like, wah, and the skateboard. That's how I imagine all graffiti artists. And if I'm wrong, then I guess I'm wrong, but I feel like that's pretty accurate actually. I don't know, maybe it's changed since I last graffitied. I've never graffitied before. I have no art skills whatsoever. I'm a yapper and a talker, but I don't know how to do art. Okay, so again, as we walk down the street, what you're gonna see is we're gonna walk past all these shops. There's gonna be tailors. It's rollerblades actually. That's what it is. I think this is a great idea. I just want to show people Thailand. This is a tailor shop here. Tailor number 1, yeah. Massage shop here. It's basically tailor, massage, tailor, small restaurant, dispensary. This is the street. This is the road of Thailand though. Do you get your tank tops tailored? I just order them online. Yeah, I just order them. Another massage shop here. These are, listen, do you guys want, where's the papaya streets? Fruit vendor will be kind of toward where I'm going now, if I can make it there in time. That is, if I can make it there, we'll see. I got 11% on my phone. Greetings from Germany. What's up, Hustle? So, here we go. I'm gonna walk real fast. And if it dies before I get there, then well, adieu. I think that's what they say in the other countries. Okay. Do all the different massage shops compete with each other? Yes, but massages are very common here. They're very easy. Oh my fucking God. Holy shit. There are 2 polar bears and he's a white guy. Oh my God, I'm gonna ask to touch them. Holy fucking shit. Oh my God, they're little clouds. Oh my God. Chat them, I hope. Can I touch them? Hi. Hi. You're so pretty. So pretty. Hi. Hi. Okay. I love you. I love you. Best stream ever. Oh my God, they were so soft. All right, my day's complete. Nothing else needs to happen. I am now happy. That made my day. I wanted a dog so bad. I want a dog so bad. Oh my God. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. They're like little clouds. They're little clouds. Oh my God. Okay, tailor shop, question. Kitty, how long do you think it will take me to walk to Benja, Kitty? I think it'll take me 5 minutes from where I am right now. I'm on the opposite side of Tonglo. I'm the opposite side of Asok. So big traffic intersection. Ooh, wait a second, guys. This is the problem with Thailand. You feel that? Of course you don't. You're not here. I felt a raindrop. I felt a raindrop. Okay, so I'm not going to get to cross the road because I've just missed it. Here, this is how the bike works here. So everybody waits politely. The traffic lights are very long. Oh, I think that I might have just beat the rain. Yeah, I think it might be raining. I mean, remember, I could just hop on a bike. Actually, why would I walk there? If I want to show you something, I can just hop on a bike. I have 2 minutes. If you feel rain, you basically have a minute or two. So you look for a bike and you see if there are any wind bikes here. No. You guys want the real down and dirty? You want some really big Thai tips? I'll tell you some tips. You want some tips? I'll tell you right now. After living here for a long time, you want some information that you will never find anywhere else? Listen, if you want a massage in Thailand, this is very important. If the woman outside the shop are wearing normal clothes, it's a normal massage. If the woman outside the shop are wearing not normal clothes, it is not a normal massage. There is no other way to tell. The menu for the massage will look the same. The price listed on the shop will look the same. If they are wearing a low-cut dress and/or any sort of suggestive clothing, it is not a normal massage. If they are wearing a shirt and pants, it is a normal massage. You got to know this. This is important information, all right? And if you're like, listen, where are these not normal massages so that I can make sure to avoid them? Just message me on Discord and I will tell you. I will give you all the locations for how to avoid them. We'll see if I can make it. My phone's at 9%, so we're in a race against time. I feel like I'm in a movie and like I'm Tom Cruise. So we're in like a race against time here. I'm gonna see if I can, I'll walk real fast. I'll walk real fast though. Yes. Right, this is important information. I'm not gonna lie, there's a reason that Thailand has a reputation, but I hope at the very least that the more I show you, it's a very, very, very small part of the city. It's just that people, you know what I mean? It's just listen, people obsess over the one part of the city that is like that. Yes, they are here. Yes, that is a part of the city. There are red light districts and there are things available like that. But there's so much more to this place. There's so much more to Thailand. And I swear that that is just a small fraction of what it's about. Do you know what I mean? When's the mango sticky rice mukbang? Well, if the mango sticky rice mukbang is when Kitty comes and I'll just buy her a bunch of food, and she has to eat it all. Maybe maybe Kitty can invite some of her friends as well. I'm trying to think. I feel like I need a few people, and I'll basically just be like, look guys, all day I will buy you food. Stream can tell me what they want to see. I will buy you food, and you need to just eat, because I can't eat it. I'm not allowed to eat mango. It's very sad. Very, very sad. I'm not allowed to eat mango. That, for example, is not a normal massage shop. Other tech, by the way, other tech. Why you can't eat it? Yeah, I know, it sucks. If the thing has 3/8 in the name, it is not a normal massage shop. This is another piece of information for you to know. If there is a shop and there are 3/8, that is code. That's code. Now you know. Allergic to mango? No, I can't eat fiber. I'm not allowed to eat fruit or vegetables. I literally can't eat fruit or vegetables. I'm not, no fruit, no vegetables, and also no rice. I can't have rice either, so I literally can't have mango sticky rice. It's very sad. What's up, Daedalus? We're almost done, and the reason we're almost done is because my phone is at 9%, so we're rushing because I want to show you a little bit more. Because I've shown you malls. Basically, there are 3 main things I feel like that people do. If you have friends in Thailand and you want to, yes, I have a genetic issue, so I have to eat very specifically. If you hang out with a friend in Thailand, yeah? Hey, Logic, thanks, dude. It's not about mango stick. I know, it's very sad. Thanks, Logic. Listen, if you're in Thailand, okay, let's say you go out of your thing. So let's say you go out though. I have colitis. It's not ulcerative colitis. It's called gastroparesis. That's a whole nother thing. It's called gastroparesis. My intestines basically don't move. So in order for me to be strong and healthy and fit, I'm not allowed to eat things that require digestion. So no fiber. Because my intestines move so slowly that the fiber just sits there. Yeah, it's a little sad. But I'm used to it. I've been doing it for years. Ever since I figured that out, I've been so much healthier. I used to be much sicker. That's why I'm like strong and have muscles and stuff like this. Yeah. So I don't mess with it. I never chance it. I can drink stuff. I can have liquid. But otherwise I cook all my food at home and I don't mess with it. Yeah, it's very sad because I literally live in Thailand and Thailand is such amazing food. Remember, as I walk through the city, there are all these shops here, but look how developed it is. You will never see any part of the city that doesn't have giant sky rises behind me. 50-story, 60-story buildings, engineering marvels, huge skyscrapers. Those are where places, these are office buildings, etc. So that is not a normal massage shop. But as we continue on, there are many things. Again, the way that the city works is built on a grid. This is the main road, yeah? Main road, streets. So this is, we are at Soi 20. This is Soi 20. That's how it works. This is Soi 20. You have to know this is Soi 20 versus Soi 22. And again, if you want to cross the road, you just literally cross the road. Those are normal massage shops. Okay, we're at 7%. We're at 7%. Now, Soi is just a name for street. If you guys have been enjoying this, I can do it again at some point. It's really good exercise for me. I've been like walking around getting hella steps in. Where's the power bank? I didn't bring one today. I should get like a purse. They use numbered streets. Yes, kind of like New York, except that it's very easy to find. Main road, street. So if I tell you, hey Daedalus, let's meet at Soi 37. You go, okay. You've never been there. Doesn't matter. You know where it is, right? But you know where it is. So I think that's really cool, the fact that the city is built on a grid like this. And again, as we're walking here, this is just what life is like in Thailand. I'm just walking along the road. That's public transport. That's the BTS. That's where the bus runs. And this is all green. It's nice, and this is the city. This is the main street here. And here we go. So at some point, my phone's at 6%. I think we're pushing it. Realistically, I might not make it. I'm almost there, but I think I'm going to be just shy of making it to the park, which I wanted to show you. But then basically from here, I'll head home, charge my phone, recharge a bit. I don't mind doing this again. And I appreciate the fact that people are interested. If there are any things in particular that people want to see, if you want to see the ocean, the beach, the mountains, the this, the whatever, yeah? Like, you can I'll probably make a day to do this though. The park stream. That's Thai provinces. You know, I had a power bank and I was gonna bring it. The problem is that when I traveled to Laos, they took it from me. In case we lose you, they're a normal stream later? No, I don't think so. I feel like I'm pretty tired today. I don't think I'll go home into a normal stream. I don't think so. Maybe at some point. Oh, there's a traffic light, which you don't have to respect, but mountains would be awesome. I guess mountains would be a day trip, to be honest. I think I would need people to like pay for that because I don't really like traveling. If anybody was like, I really want to see the mountains, then I will pay you money to see them. 5%, we're pushing it. I don't think I'm making it to the park. I was gonna show you the park, man. Listen, I don't think I'm making it. It's also gonna start raining. So realistically, I believe we've come pretty much to the end of stream. The Discord has been linked. If you're new here for whatever reason, thanks for hanging out, I guess. This is where I live. This is my home. I really feel like Hua Jai Ben Kon Thai. It means my heart is Thai. Like, this is my home. And I'm kind of happy to show you my home. These side streets, this city is massive. I couldn't even begin to show you all of it in one day. All the way down there are these big structures. All the way over here, big structures. But this is what life is like in a different country, man. Like, this is what it is. This is just life. Like, this is how it works. It's a giant city, and it's awesome. Anything you want is here. Your friends, there are so many different places to hang out. You can go to malls, which are AC. If you want to brave the heat, you can go to a park, and you can see that. I'll show you one last thing as I'm here, because I've actually gotten to M Sphere. Look how pretty this is. I mean, this is just the sidewalk. This is like the main road. This is Sukhumvit Road. And look at this. It's just, you see all this greenery, right? There's obviously a dispensary there. They do exist. What's the highest soy number? Oh, it goes far. It goes hard, like in the hundreds. In the hundreds, you know? Like, really, it goes quite far. Hundreds. But that's it. Look how pretty this is. This is a new mall they just built. This is M Sphere, which means we're technically almost to the park, to be fair. But yeah, I think this place is awesome. I really like it here. For living in such a beautiful city, I really don't go outside enough. If anything, if you guys like this, you should tell me to do it more. You should tell me to do it more, because if I do this more, that means that I get outside, I see the sun, I become healthy, etc., etc. Let's be honest, sitting at home playing World of Warcraft for like 25 hours a day is not exactly the healthiest thing you can do. This is probably better for me. You know what I mean? Every now and again, once a month, special stream, something like that, you know, once a year, once every 10 years, once every 20 years, I don't know, but here we go. Yeah, and next time Kitty can come and she can eat her way through Thailand, because I think that actually people love seeing the food here, but I just can't eat any of it. So I will need, I'll need Kitty and maybe her friends to come and do it. But how's the audio? Like, the settings were good? You guys think like the microphone was picking up all right? Not too loud in the city, hopefully. Oh, for doing more and buy Kitty food? Muzz, no. But yeah, like, it's just a really cool place to be. Loud and clear, excellent. This gimbal robotic arm thing, kinda cool, man. Kinda cool. What time is it right now? We could have a sub/goal for this. So I'll find good audio on the blowing of the nose. I did have to blow my nose. Should play table tennis. Thailand looks pretty cool. It is pretty cool, man. It is pretty cool. The people here are great. It's so nice. I'd be down for that. Yeah, it's so good, man. It's so good. All right, I'm not making it to the park. Your informative yapping. There's so much more to the city. There's so much more. But until next time, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. You guys put a goal. If you want to make a goal for me, I'll think about it. But for now, I'm gonna go home. Realistically, I am just gonna play WoW when I get back. Like, honestly, like 100%, I'm just gonna play WoW when I get home. I don't think I'll turn on stream because I'm kind of tired, but if I have energy, maybe I'll do a short WoW stream. Could be fun. All right, GG's guys. Thanks for hanging out. Until next time. Bye. Thank you so. Bye.